I am not playing Fortnite.
Yes,
Why?
that's my guy.
No.
Why?
Fuck Fortnite. No. I will die on that hill. No, absolutely not. It was a gay ass game when it came out. It's still a gay ass game. I can't. No. It's dumb.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on into episode number 75 of the podcast. I'm starting with that shit. I hit record and then you went on this fucking Fortnite rampage. Love that. Welcome in, guys. How you doing? My name is Ryan Mafia Moffat, host of the show. We got our other two co-hosts here. We'll bring them in real quick. Brando Baird. He was the one freaking out about Fortnite. What's going on, buddy?
There's something lost. I can't. There's too much building. I just want to shoot motherfuckers, but I don't want third person. All right, that's all I want to do. And
I think our other host, Stephen Hatch, he has a response to that. What is that, Stephen Hatch?
Dude, there's actually this shit where it's like zero build, where no joke, you're just running around, sprinting and jumping around, climbing buildings like Spider-Man.
Oh man, I don't know what happened, but Hatch completely cut out Ryan. So as I was saying, Fortnite, fuck that shit.
No, I think he heard you. Dude, okay,
What?
so it's funny because Fortnite has kind of had a comeback, I would say. No Build definitely helped the whole OG shit they did. And I guess we're now a Fortnite podcast, so welcome on in from the sidelines.
Yeah, welcome to the Fortnite podcast.
No, but it's funny
Fortnite.
because my older brother, his wife, and then his friends from childhood all play Fortnite as like the one game they still play. As like they'll sometimes get on when the kids down and everything's done and they're not flying helicopters like badasses. They'll fucking go and like play Fortnite. So yeah. A lot of people do. So yeah, that's funny that you guys got into that.
Yeah, dude, like no joke. I was like, Fortnite, like I used to play it back in the day when it was like, OG and all the old Fortnite people who deny playing, who I'm talking about. People,
yeah, I played it.
If you're listening,
I played it back in the day too.
So
before we continue down this gaming saga, we will definitely talk about games later on because I have to talk about the game that's like the exact opposite of Fortnite, which is Escape from Tarkov, because that's been my week this past week. It's been crazy. But
Grinder.
I will say we got to talk about a lot of shit other than that before we get into that, including some fairly early predictions. We're gonna see which one of us will get the most predictions correct at this point in the year. We probably are gonna get a lot wrong. I mean, rosters aren't even completed yet, but hey, that's why we're here. We're taking guesses. We'll see what's going on with that. We got there's a crazy paintball story I saw that came up. Dude was using a paintball to defend himself. It's a pretty funny video actually as well, so we'll talk about that later on. There's some media moves. Guys have been moving around. Hey, it's the new year. We also had some New Year's celebrations and stuff like that we'll get into a little bit. And yeah, we also got, cool guy of the week, code word, all of the good stuff. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the show. We got to talk about our sponsors real quick here at the beginning, though. Right next to Brando's faces every week, you got NECTR Energy up there on the shelf. NECTR.energy. That's the website for that. You can go head over there and get some more information. Or you could use code Mafia_Productions. Mafia Productions, all one word over there. They don't have an underscore, so just Mafia Productions at NECTR, NECTR.energy. You're going to get a buy two, get one free. So go ahead over there for more information. We also have Liquid IV on the show, which is the other thing Brando's grabbing. He's got to get his weekly or weekly. I think it's daily. Yeah, it is daily at this point.
Daily.
It is
This is
daily.
my second one of the day.
God damn, bro. Yeah, no, he loves that stuff. But he always has one on the show, so he's always hydrated here, sitting talking with us. So yeah, Liquid IV, we love them. It's a great product, hydration multiplier. We'll talk about them more later on as well. But liquidiv.com, code over there is Mafia_Mafia. You're gonna save some money, get free shipping on a great product. It's awesome, and it supports us and makes us look good. So go check them out. And last but not least, our presenting sponsor for the show, Welts Clothing. We love those boys down in Texas. We're so glad to have another kind of paintball based, company supporting the show and helping us out with that. It's been cool being able to talk about Welts and doing the collabs and all that stuff, getting some media out there. Hopefully we'll have some stuff in the 2024 year with them, but yeah, stay tuned for that. weltsclothing.com. That's where you got to head over to if you want to get more information, as well as check out some of the stuff that they have up on their website. But yeah, they have a lot of, cool products, apparel, hats, shirts, stuff like that. Go check it out. weltsclothing.com. Use code FTS. It's our simplest code, just FTS. It's going to get you a little bit of money saved over there. All right. Sponsors are done, guys. We did it. We got through the boring shit. I don't know where to go from Fortnite. That's an interesting start to a show.
We like Fortnite. Yes, we do.
We like Fortnite. How about you?
Hell yeah.
No.
Brandon hates Fortnite. It's funny because I don't really play it either.
We'll
But
settle this.
again, we'll settle it later. Guys, New Year's came in. How was your guys' New Year's? Did you guys celebrate? Did you go to a party? What happened for that?
Go ahead, Brando.
Oh, okay. I'll take it. Okay.
I actually know Ashes, so.
All right. So, New Year's Eve, we went and played. We played paintball at Capitol Edge. It was cool. Played mech all day. Getting ready for that mech event. Yeah,
Nice.
Dude, the layout was cool.
Going back to your roots, really.
My roots. Oh yeah, pulled out the. Oh man, someone asked me like Little Baird. It says Little Baird on my shocker. My CVO with the Iron Man engraved. He goes, "What's Little Baird?" I was like, "I'm Little Baird." He goes, "Who's Big Baird?" I'm like, "My dad." So,
Papa
so we played.
I was gonna say, so it's like Big Baird. Is that Grandpa Rick or
That's Papa Baird.
Papa Baird? Okay.
General Baird. No, and then we just came home and I think we just went to get some pizza and hung out with Dova. We were at the house alone. Had Dova and he cowered with all the fireworks, of course.
Yeah.
Dova
hates everything.
Him. He's a pussy. He's a big pussy. But don't you come to my house or he'll eat you.
Yeah, guard dog when you need it.
Yeah. Ain't not a pussy then.
Well, yeah, don't back a dog into a corner. That type of shit.
I mean, dude, Dova, that look he gives, dude, where it's like you want to go in to pet him. I'm like, dude, is he about to like fuck me up? He's like looking at me with those eyes, and I'm like, is this a pet me eyes or is this like a pet me and I'll bite you?
Well, that's what I love. Like when he comes out to the field, me and Cedar always do the like. At least this is, if you're going up to a dog you don't know, I always kind of offer the back of my hand so they can kind of smell me and like check me out themselves before I like start to pet them. I don't know. I feel like it at least like kind of gives them a little more friendly of a way to like introduce yourself. And anytime you do that with Dova, he'd like come over and then just be like, nah, I don't, not bye. And I was like, God damn it, let me love you.
You do that. But Marv and AJ walk right up and like get right into his face, and he doesn't do shit. It's weird.
He gets scared. He's like, oh
yeah.
What is this Viking gonna do?
Frozen.
I think the whole thing is with
mine was.
Oh, go ahead, Brando. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just finishing off. It was just really chill. Didn't stayed up. Listened to the fireworks, trying to distinguish fireworks versus gunshots.
Gunshots
was really cool.
Yep. Stockton. That's the Stockton experience. Yeah. It's not St. Louis, but it's close.
No, it's no hammer murders, but yeah. It's the Stockton police put out something about essentially just don't call us for gunshots unless someone's actively bleeding. Like they don't have the manpower.
Stockton.
There's too much going on. Yeah, Stockton.
Shout out Nate Diaz. Yeah, 209. There we go.
There's so many Karens, dude. There are probably so many Karens that call about that.
Dude, it's.
I mean,
my neighborhood.
Have you guys seen the Mythbusters episode on it? It actually is hella fucking dangerous because most of those
straight up.
Yeah.
You have to be literally 90 degrees straight vertical, and if you're a degree off, if it hits someone, it's gonna like cause serious damage. It's gonna still be like a bullet going through the air. It like so. Technically, yes. If you are straight 100% up in the air 90 degrees, you can, but I feel like no one's gonna do that. So yeah, don't just pop shots into the air wildly.
Yeah, that's bad.
Don't do it with real guns. Maybe stuff that isn't lethal, like paintballs or something.
That's what I was gonna say. If you're gonna pop shots, pop them into a freaking mound or something. Like see where it's going, dude. Shoot into a lake. That's always fun. See the fucking gunshots come up as it's like hitting the water.
Upgrading and throwing dynamite in the lake, and now you're fishing. you're really fishing now.
Well, I was assuming there's no fish in the lake, but there you go.
Okay, there's a lot of stuff in my lake. But Catch, how was yours?
Dude, mine was mine was pretty nerdy. I'm a nerdy guy, man. I'm a nerdy guy. I'm enjoying gaming with the boys. I was like, you know what? Let's get a New Year's Among Us game. Obviously back to gaming. And
I missed Among Us.
I missed it too, Brando.
I tried calling you, Brando.
He didn't try calling me.
I added everybody. I added people in the Discord, dude. Come on. But yeah, we had a.
I don't get Discord notifications.
Among Us game. And dude, that one thing about Among Us, when we all trust each other, it's really hard. When you're supposed to lie to your friends right to their fucking face. Murder each other and just lie.
Yeah,
So that's
Among Us. You're explaining a 2-year-old game.
Yeah, definitely came into 2024 steaming. Some of us, not even gonna lie,
lying to each other. That's the only time I don't trust you guys. I will trust you with my life on a paintball field. I'm not trusting you in Among Us.
Fuck everyone in Among Us. I like Brandon very hard on the fuck Fortnite stance, but Among Us is chill. That's chill, apparently.
Yeah. It's like only one kid's game.
Only one kid.
two, Minecraft 2.
If I play anymore, I feel too much like a kid.
It's a man's, yes, I don't like that. As long as it's on PC.
Dude, look, Fall Guys, that's a man's game, all right? You got to be a freaking champion to get a dub in that. I actually don't know if I've ever played it. I think I downloaded it and like played a couple rounds, and I was like, I'm not a platformer guy. This isn't me.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not a platformer. That's not me. So yeah, that's how I handled that game. But
I don't see the amusement to it.
I don't know.
It's just not my style, dude. It's just not our style.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't even have like a joke to make about it. There's just nothing I know to say about platformers. So moving forward, my New Year's Eve, it was chill. It was spent in the same Discord call as Hatch. I was out dashing for a bit, so doing some gigs, gig economy type stuff. Trying to make some money because New Year's Eve, everyone's tipping, everyone's getting alcohol, everyone's getting all that stuff. So it was actually it was a pretty good night out. And then came back home, jumped in the Discord call, started playing some EFT, which again I'll talk about later. We won't go fully into it just yet. But jump in the call and everyone's in there. Was Cedar even in there? I want to say maybe he was, but
no way.
No, okay, yeah, but I feel like there's a whole bunch of people in there, so it was cool. We all kind of hung out and had like a quote unquote virtual New Year's Eve party, so that was chill. And then the ball dropped. Everyone's we kind of celebrated for a bit, and then people went to bed. But yeah, man, no, my New Year's has been it's been good so far. My sleep cycle is so fucked up. I've been staying up way too late, and it is not good. We're getting it's what being addicted to video games does. It's not healthy. It's not good, guys. This is what happens in the off season. We have nothing to like focus all of our time and energy into, and so I'm like, fuck it, Tarkov. That's what gets all my time.
Mm-hmm. I miss playing paintball so much.
There's weekends though. There's weekends for you, Hatch.
You're absolutely right. I was actually, I went up to Shaver Lake over here and went on a couple snow hikes. So that was pretty fun.
I did see a little something about this. Your story, the Red Dead 2 reference. That one was pretty good.
So I was going through the wilderness of the woods of Shaver Lake up in I don't even know what part of it's in the Central Valley, but whatever. It's a lake. Shaver. That's like a small
Shaver or Shaver?
Shaver with a V.
Shaver. Okay.
Shaver. And saw some really cool sights. It was like we went really early where
if I can get a link to that, Brando.
Obviously the fog is, heavy. So it was cool going out in the lake, and it was just very Witcher-like, very Witcher-like. Felt I had some music playing through my head for sure. But obviously,
some music that's on the From the Sidelines music playlist. Go check that out on Spotify now.
Yep. But obviously, any man, dude, you see a lake, you got to throw something in it. So I had at least like 20 minutes.
That's why I was saying shoot it. It's fun.
Yeah,
don't pop in the air, pop in the lake. It all goes back to that. All right, sorry.
If we have any women listening, just know, like it's not that hard.
We actually do have women. I looked at the analytics. I think we have like a 6% female viewership. I don't know how. Shout out. I don't. I think I know one of them is probably your girlfriend, Hatch, but that's like the only one I know. So everyone else, shout out to you guys. Appreciate that. But sorry, continue. I just thought that was a funny thing to insert there because I noticed it in our little analytic page.
Okay, what were we talking about?
God damn it, Hatch. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Your hike, shooting, throwing.
He didn't write it on his scroll, Brandon.
We're simple creatures.
Fuck.
Just give us a large body of water and some stuff to throw in it, and we're fine.
Yeah. So did you throw things in a large body of water?
Oh yes, I did for about 20,
what type
30 minutes.
of things? 20 minutes.
Dude, everything I could find. There were rocks, pine
were
cones,
you at
sticks,
least like skipping some,
squirrels.
or were you just?
Oh, absolutely. Right. You got to find the skipping stones. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Yeah. Nice flat, kind of smooth, round. Get a nice
you can tell
arc
just
on
by
it.
grabbing one. If you were any kind of childhood and you touched rocks as a kid,
touch grass, kid.
You could tell by touching a rock, just by looking at it, if it's gonna skip or not. So obviously the ones
yes and no.
Those are obviously getting shock putted. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like there is a visual aid. There's also, you have to have the right feel, you know, because it's got to be the right hand size so you can get that nice curve grip, and then you just sling it back, let that wrist flick, and then just slip it off the end.
If it's a straight, you know,
dude, I haven't skipped a rock in fucking years. I've lost all sense of my childhood.
Damn, dude, sounds like you need to. You know what?
It sounds like I need to go to Shaver Lake and throw some shit in a body of water. That'd be sick.
Yeah, it was sick, dude. There was fresh powder on the ground. Walking through, it was nice. Didn't even slip once. It was cool.
Well, sick. So cliche question, boys. With the new year coming in, what did he just said in the chat?
That's near Shaver Lake.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look this up. With the new year coming in, did you guys make any reservations? What the fuck? What? Okay.
Motherfucker doxing me, bro.
What the fuck?
If you need Hatch's address, there it is. Yeah.
Come get me.
That's what Brandon was looking up this whole time. It was just...
It was buried somewhere.
How'd you find that?
Shaver Lake? I got receipts.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we love Brandon. Thank you for being on the show. Love you, buddy.
I'm from Shaver, dude.
He's in a good mood tonight. God damn it. So we're 16 minutes in and we got a doxing. Love that. That's beautiful. Oh, God.
Interesting.
All right. Well, so I was trying to ask there, guys. Going into the new year, do you have any resolutions? Is there anything you set as a goal? Any of that sort of stuff? Are you guys into that?
Oh, kind of, but kind of not. Because obviously, it's like if it's like a thing where it's like, oh, I'm never gonna fucking walk on the grass, but you walk on the grass once, it's fucked. But obviously, I'm gonna try to be better about certain things.
Brandon, can you bump it a couple more times, because actually still is in view, so just in case that gets shown, I don't want that to be on the screen. Continue, Hatch. I'm sorry.
We're fine. Damn, dude, I lost my train of thought again, dude.
Jesus.
Shit, dude.
You were talking about the simple things that
Brandon's main job is bringing up addresses and reminding Hatch of what story he was telling.
I am your trail of thought.
So what story was it?
So you were saying that you can make the resolution of not walking on grass, but then you're going to touch grass and be like, oh.
So one thing I want to try to do is I want to try to keep in contact more with more people. You know what I'm saying? I think there are times where you get too far away from certain individuals where it's important to stay close. Sometimes you never know who needs a good old reaching out to, and so I want to try to be. Did
your head go to the same place, Brandon?
No, sorry. I got an update on my computer.
Yeah, okay. Well, fuck me, right?
Because you said reach out to, and instantly I looked up, and because I thought of reach around. That's where my brain went. I was thinking of a good reach around joke, and I thought yours did there too, because it was similar timing. But no, all right.
Oh wow.
Just me, boys. I'm the only one who appreciates a good reach around over here. God damn it.
I agree. You just got to reach around. You just got to reach around your good old friend. Maybe they need a good reach around. That's basically the metaphor I was saying.
Yeah. Same.
I love how you related that back in. But no, that there is some actually good things to what Hatch is saying there. I mean, yeah, making jokes, but yeah, no, it is always good to kind of reach out to that person. Maybe if you haven't heard him in a while, maybe it's been a couple months. It's okay. Just send him a text. Be like, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? How you living?
Yeah,
What's good, big pimp?
I will say, out of everyone I know, Hatch is the best at that, and even then, he wants to do it more. He's good at just calling people. Hey, how you doing?
You're biased because I got a motherfucking podcast with you, buddy. You're biased.
Well, yeah. No.
We're mandated to talk 2 hours a week, but he's a great friend who always reaches out to people at least 2 hours a week. So I don't know why anyone else would say different.
No, so even before the podcast, he just called me. He called me on my way home.
Well, we were grooming you for the podcast, Brandon. That's what that was. We were getting you ready. You were in the minor league. We had to get you ready to get pulled up.
I knew. I'm like, yo, dude, because Brandon, I know you remember this, Brandon. I'm like, yo, dude, what's up, bro? What questions will you want on there? What you want heard,
Yeah. And I gave you guys one, and you guys botched it.
Yeah. What was it? Yeah. What? Okay, I haven't heard this.
No? Oh man.
Well, it was probably
was,
okay. Let's see.
Oh, it for sure was me. It was lost in translation for sure.
absolutely. Yeah, you text me after you guys recorded. I fucked that up. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I did.
damn it.
I forgot what it was, but I do remember texting you that. I was like, dude, I fucked that up so bad.
Oh,
Dude.
God.
Guys, it's crazy. We have a podcast that's done enough episodes that we forget shit that's in episodes. I feel like that's a stamp of like approval right there. Like we've been doing this a while.
Well, dude, we're close. We're 75. We're already
Yep.
34. 34 3/4 of the way there to 100.
God damn it, my brother. You and math are not friends.
No, we're not, but you know, we're okay. We're in the podcast mindset. We're fine now. We don't got to worry about math here. We just do guesstimates.
Sir, can you please explain what the podcast mindset is?
Oh man, you really put me on the spot like that, you fucker.
Yeah, that's the point.
It's like a mindset where, dude,
We're vibing.
Anything goes with a vibe. Exactly. You go with the flow.
Yeah.
I love how you could use vibe to get out of any question.
Yeah, but
Someone just asked you some shit.
I want to know what Brando brought up and then just left. He opened the door and then just slammed it on us.
Oh well, yeah. What was the question that we botched?
Yeah.
Oh,
A good way to get out of that. I appreciate that. That was a good job there, Hash.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Brando.
No, it was how I wanted to know how each of you or what. So Moneyball, right? How Billy Bean built the A's.
Oh yeah,
Moneyball.
Yeah,
you know,
I was in that movie.
Yeah, you know, you were the picture. No, but it, fuck. He was looking at stats.
God damn, guys, we got to get a thought together tonight. What is going on?
Sorry. Well, like I'm trying to. Yeah. So he was going after stats, looking at stats that no one else is really looking at, right? Analytics and everything.
Analytical data.
Yeah, and I wanted to know how to relate it into paintball. How would you build a team? You know, what aspects of a player would you find valuable other than, you know,
good running,
one of the all-stars, you know, like a mouse. Yeah. If you don't have the money to pay mouse, but what
you're
other
scouting?
Attributes are you looking in?
You're like trying to find an up and coming. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, and you guys completely didn't it.
We didn't answer that question at all. It sounds like
fucking it up now. But
absolutely not.
I do think.
I was preparing you.
We were getting you ready for the experience of the show. I think to answer that question now, I would say probably someone who's teachable. Because like I think the biggest thing with like pro division stuff is you just gotta be able to learn. Because like it doesn't matter how long you've been playing in divisional, you gotta figure some shit out when you jump up there. And even as you're going up in the divisional ranks, you gotta learn. So if you gotta be willing to have a coach tell you, hey, you're not doing this right, so that way you can actually like grow as a player and, you know, probably as an individual too.
Teachable, that's a big one. I didn't think about that
for sure.
So that was my number one. Is
that's a good on-field type.
But, I mean, that's probably why the Iron Man picked up Stephen Amar and like Henry Sands. Dude, those guys, their survivability is so good together, especially on the field together.
Well, also they just need some more bruisers now, because
facts.
Iron Man's now the team no one wants to get overshot by.
I think they'll do fine. They got some heavy hitters, but the thing is they just need the chemistry. That's the important thing. Is obviously like with what Diesel showed, like the chemistry, like you need it to win. You can't have all these superstars and just expect to win.
Well, and this is kind of Iron Man's second year doing that in a row. Like they did it last year. They brought all these new guys together. Some of them worked, some of them didn't, and now they're doing it all over again. I think a little bit it was prompted. I don't know, because I don't have any confirmation of this, but it does seem to me like it would make the most sense for Nick to go to Todd Adamson's team, because it kind of sounds like that's like a second coming of Aftershock. That's like the rumors and, you know, kind of stuff that I've been hearing circling, which would be sick. But I think because of that, they were like, well, shit, now might as well just sell the house. And, you know, because if Nick wants to leave and go somewhere else, let's just sell the house and try to bring in, you know, whoever we can, best talent wise.
You know, okay, this kind of gives me an idea of what we could do sometime in the future. we could do like a
what?
this is just an idea. I'm thinking obviously like we can try to think of like
he doesn't listen to me, people. That had no reference to what I was talking about.
I'm trying.
We're rolling. We're vibing.
I'm trying. We're vibing.
We're vibing. Yeah, we're vibing.
I think we could try to come up with our own like top 5 players that are not on the like top 5 teams. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Help me out, Brando.
Like a best of the rest type thing. Like it's superstars who are on
kind
not
of like what Moneyball
as
is. Kind of like
skilled.
what with what Moneyball is. Like say we
not that's not what Moneyball is at all, but it's okay.
You know, like I'd say the bottom half teams. Yeah, we could probably do that.
Why are we talking about podcast ideas on the show, guys? That's why I'm confused. I'm like, how did we get here? We were vibing and now we're doing it behind the scenes. I was talking about the Ironman, bro. I was having a good conversation and Hatch was like, oh yeah, let's talk about a new podcast idea. God, you derailed me so much. I love you, Hatch. Fuck.
It's just the way it is, bro. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My fingers couldn't type fast enough in my notes.
He's vibing.
He's vibing.
Thank you, Brando.
We're vibing.
But with the Iron Man, have you watched the show? I think it came out today with Shane Pastana talking about the Iron Man.
No, I didn't.
Was it the Coaches show?
Who was it? Oh, okay. No, I haven't. I heard that one yet. Then.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he was talking about. It sounded like out of all the guys they picked up, Damian Vasquez was really the only guy that he went after, that he really wanted. Everyone else was like was a product of Billy Wing going after people, building a team for him. But I don't know, he seems somewhat hopeful.
I mean, Damian's a good player. Like, I mean, yeah. There's a reason why Dynasty picked him up in the first place. Like, that group of dudes don't welcome you into their camp unless they think there's some type of potential there. And I mean, hey, you could say the same for Grayson, even though he didn't stay there long. Dude's obviously a pretty solid player. He's kind of proved that with Aftermath, like helping those guys go pretty deep into events. So yeah, no, it'll be cool to see how he develops on the Ironman side. And it will be kind of cool if that team gets good. Maybe we'll have that red versus blue action a little bit again, you know, kind of that old school rivalry, Ironman versus Dynasty.
I would love that. Man, I mean, I think they're going to do fine. I think I'm really curious about, I think this their Canadian pickup. It's that guy that everybody's like, who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm really curious. I've never seen that guy, so I'm very curious on his.
Brandon, can you go check out Let's Talk's page? I was like, I want to give this guy his credit. Yeah, I don't know his name though.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember his name, but I know he played on Distortion when they were going on their run in the day.
Say it one more time. You broke up.
Mitch Findley.
Okay. Well, shout out to you, bro. I'm gonna go play on the Iron Man organization.
Yeah, so
Brandon knows a lot about that.
To see that.
I know a thing or two.
He's never played on it, but
I know a couple guys. Whoa, the OG Iron Man.
Yeah, dude. How cool would that be, Brandon? Have you ever thought about that? If you got to wear the shield one day?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like it's like, you know, I'd love to win a pro fight with everyone, with all the guys on DMG. You know, because I don't want to play with anyone else.
But if Billy Wing says, "Hey, Brandon,"
of course it'd be a thought, but like,
hey, Brando, Daddy got you a spot.
Why is it nepotism? Why is it straight to He's a great player. Fuck you, Hatch.
Absolutely.
But
Hatch just doesn't want to believe. He's jealous.
Oh, dude, out of everybody, I know Brando's got the potential.
But it's a thought. You know, my dad played on it.
That'd be dope.
Grandpa started it. You know, it's of course. Like I'd love to be pro on the team that my grandpa started. Absolutely, but I don't know. Maybe in due time.
Dude, that'd be really cool if it would happen, because it would probably help make the podcast popular too. We need another pro back, guys. God damn, we started with the pro and then we ended, and now we've just been getting random guests. But fuck, all right, come on, boys, come on. That's what I need you two for. All right,
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, dude.
God damn it,
brother. But
Try harder, all right? The top 2 teams just went up, okay? So fucking figure it out. And killers, we don't know. Everything's up in the air with them.
I'm just excited to put my skills to the test. Like, dude, the grindstone, you know what I'm saying? Going back out on the field and like
back to the Wild West of semi-pro paintball reffing. They were talking about that on Spick and Span even today. Damien was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Like,
really?
Bro, like, let me
He
just
apparently, I don't know the full story, but apparently he got like a gun penalty at World Cup, and he was like, "What the fuck?" Like, it's not okay.
Did you say what kind of gun penalty it was?
They said it was like in a wrong programming mode. Like they were trying to say it was in a PSP mode, and it's
yep. That is let me tell you, people.
Okay, explain.
Dude, let me tell you, dude. Some people will be like, oh, it's like supposed to be on like a 3-shot or 5-shot burst or whatever the fuck it is. I'm the kind of guy who just goes on standard NXL mode because, dude, if you're not doing standard NXL mode, you're fucking begging for something to go wrong.
I guess.
To where I think it's like instead of it being 5 trigger pulls to start the ramp, it's only 3 trigger pulls to start the ramp.
So PSP is 3?
Yes. And NXL is 5.
Wait, that actually makes a lot of sense because that's how it was. I remember back in the day because you first learned about ramping. Yeah. Okay. So I'm vibing. I'm vibing.
So people are like, "Yo, put your gun in that mode, Hatch." I'm like, I ain't no fucking saucer like you, bro. What the hell? You know, I don't understand your fucking magicianry.
Just make your dwell super low. It's fire.
I don't even know what that fucking means.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not know what dwell meant before I made the WDP video. I had to learn what it meant in that video. So I was like, oh shit, okay, I'll actually look this up.
I still don't know what that is.
It refers to the amount of time it takes for your bolt to reset, I'm pretty sure. So it's your bolt goes forward, and then there's an amount of time later that the operating pressure will push the bolt back. And I think the dwell is that time where it stays forward. I could be incorrect, but I know it has something to do with the bolt coming forward and coming back.
Interesting.
That's all I know of it. You can make it shoot faster, but the velocity won't be there as much.
There's always a trade-off.
There's a lot of people who run the 5-shot mode. There's a lot of people who run the 3-shot mode.
I like 5-shot burst. I'm gonna be honest. I'm more a fan of.
Yeah, I don't know No, it's like the trigger pulls for it to be activated.
No, I know. I understand. Gotcha. I was making a bad joke.
You had me confused.
I wanna say though that PSP also, as soon as you come off the trigger, within like 3 or 4 seconds or whatever, once you start, it ramps automatically. Yep. Whereas NXL, as soon as you let off the trigger, it's semi-auto.
Yep.
Okay, that is
again.
Yeah, that is definitely different. Brandon's 100% right, because the PSP one, I remember there was a time setting that you could change that was like how long it would take that would still stay in ramping. So you could pre-ramp your gun, and then like as you're coming around the tape on someone, know that you'll be shooting 5 or 3 balls a second or whatever it is.
But I know Hatch is correct with the 5 balls. In the rules, it's 5 at the. You roll it until 5 balls shoots, then it ramps. But you can set it to like a 3.3, but you just gotta.
Are we giving away cheats?
Roll your fingers.
Are we giving away cheats?
We need to get them like.
No.
Dude, we need to get that shit enforced more. If I'm being honest.
Well, and dude, also let's be real. These kids are being soft, man. You want 3 shots instead of 5, bro? I came from the days where I put a fucking trigger trainer on my iPod, and I just fucking work on my fingers all day, bro, because we're playing MPPL, bro. And in MPPL, it's semi-uncapped. We're gonna shoot as much pain as we fucking can, all right? So all you little kids out there who's like, my 3-shot burst isn't enough, I need more. Soft. I said it.
I know, I completely agree. And I was like, man, I'm gonna work on my left hand today, and I'd be like doing lefty only.
I had to work. It's funny because now I can confidently shoot ambidextrous, but I remember there was a time where I like my left hand just didn't feel right.
Had to work on it, dude.
And it's funny because now it's just a muscle memory. Like, yeah, it just works. But that was from just that, and then also just hours of sitting at my desk with my E-Tech in my hands, just kind of holding it, moving it, touching it, snapping with it, like just doing random shit and just feeling it. I there's just something about that. Like, you come more comfortable with like where you got to hold and just all the right things on a gun.
This is a semi-pro tip right here.
Semi-pro tip.
Yep. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you,
Whoa,
Ryan, for correcting
no.
me. There we go. Confirmed.
No.
There we go. Confirmed. I was baiting that. I knew that was gonna
I
happen.
was baiting it. Oh god.
But that's like one of those things where, dude, you don't even need to be at a paintball field for that, dude. Just sitting in your living room, dude, get the feel of your gun, hold it,
Dude. I see so many people who are
do
out.
what Brando's doing, right? Just get the feel.
Dude, how many times during this podcast do we see Brandon just fiddling with a marker, either his or Michelle's? He just has in his hand, just moving it, holding it, because like, dude, that is a thing. How many guys do you see at the lower divisions who just look awkward holding a gun? They just like, it doesn't look like they understand how to like move it confidently yet, and all that comes from is just time holding a marker.
I agree, and like go ahead, Brando. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh, holding the marker, but also I look in the mirror too. Like,
yep.
Whether I'm looking directly at me or like just off on the side. Like, all right, how do I look? Okay, I can't.
How do I look?
All right, cool.
Yep.
God damn, I look like, good.
Yeah. I knew it was a vain perspective. It had nothing to do with his form. He was just like, oh, look at that ab. Oh, look at that ab.
Yeah,
oh god.
I don't usually play naked, but I can do it.
But I look great right now. Let me tell you what, brother.
He's like, damn, dude, I only see my dick first when I come out. I'm so hard looking at myself.
That we get it. That was the joke, but thank you for explaining the joke after the joke. Appreciate that, Hatch.
Keep going.
Keep going. Yeah, actually, yeah. Are you not there yet? Are you not done yet, Brandon? Is that what it is? All right.
Pro tip.
Okay.
Snap in the mirror.
Pro tip. Snap in the mirror. Naked, preferably. Apparently.
Get comfortable with your body, bro. Do whatever you got to do. So some people need it. Some people aren't as confident. Get confident in your snaps.
Confident in your step. Yeah, that's true. All right, boys, the other kind of paintball news-ish type stuff, because we were talking about the Ironman, all of their people leaving, coming and going. Dude, there was media moves that happened. This is the first time ever I've seen this.
Whoa.
There was an announcement. So shout out Yosh Designs, Josh down in Texas. He actually just signed as the full-time media content guy for Core. So Core is the group of where it's the main company that owns JT, GI, all that group of companies. Tipman, I think, is involved. There's a couple others. But yeah, so he'll be doing a lot of stuff for them now. It was the job that Rye Guy used to have, and it's a fuck ton of work, and I wish Yosh well. And we're gonna pick his brain about it a little bit later on in the month. We've talked to him about potentially coming onto the show and figuring that out. So hopefully that happens. We'd love to have him on the show. But yeah, shout out to him. That's always exciting. Have you guys had Yosh film any of your matches or anything like that? I mean, I know randomly people come over when there's another game going or something.
Not fucking good enough. God damn it.
You've had Danny Lincoln film your matches. What do you mean not good enough?
No, I have not.
You've had Verbal film your matches.
I've never had it. I don't think I've ever had Danny film it because, no joke, I will always
because you guys are always playing. Like, yeah, exactly. The Titans are always in your guys' set. Yeah.
So he's always like, dude, I'm always trying to catch footage you do, but we're always playing at the same time. So yeah.
Shout out Danny too. So that was one. And then the other one I actually saw, it seems to be official. PB Nerd has been kind of, I don't want to say bought, but it seems like that by Go Sports. So it seems like Zyzak is moving underneath Go Sports' banner, and he's going to be doing like all of his content is going to be pushed out either like through Go Sports first and then to other platforms, or there's going to be stuff made directly for Go Sports that PB Nerd was baking already. It'll be interesting to see. It's shout out Zyzak. It's always good to see people coming up in the world. I mean, hey, one of our co-hosts was on the show, so freaking we have a personal connection to Paintball Nerd.
Woo, yeah, bow down. You want an autograph?
Yeah, I do actually.
Someone please call to get Hatch on the show.
No, dude.
That would be amazing, right?
I'll stay underrated. Hey, I was on the Did It Hurt podcast. Let me just say, I was on that one.
That's true. I was on that once. I don't remember which episode, but yeah, Ryan, I was on it once.
This is funny, Ryan.
You've told this story before.
The very first episode.
We were on the very first episode together, but we weren't on it together because he recorded it separately and then spliced it together. I've heard that story 4 or 5 times from you, brother.
Yep. I don't know if I was on the podcast. How am I supposed to know? things are. We can't announce things on
No, I know for a fact we've told that one on the podcast. That's why I'm laughing, because it's yeah, we've definitely
Time
have.
flies when you're podcasting.
Dude, that's twice tonight. We've retold old stories, guys. We're not even at episode 100 yet. We can't be like rehashing old content that much.
We're in year 2, bro. We're in season 2.
Year 2, it's all downhill from here, right? That's what we said at the beginning of it.
Oh no, it's only.
This is actually year 3. Technically, this is year 3 of the podcast, because 2021, 2022, or no, 2022, 2023, 2024. So
yeah, damn,
3
dude.
years. It's a 3-year-long podcast, which, if you do the math, is just about 5 years, because we round up 2.5.
Yep.
And then if you round that up, that's a decade. We've done a decade of podcasts.
God
We're
damn.
here.
PKA
that's
math.
what I'm saying. See, after a decade of podcast, dude, you get lost.
That's true. That's true. All right. So yeah, shout out Paintball Nerds. Shout out Yosh. Those are 2 cool kind of jobs I saw happening in the paintball media side. So yeah, wanted to give them a little bit of honor.
I think it's cool. That we're like putting like more people like them in those type of positions. You know, I think it's only gonna do positive for the sport.
Yeah.
They're gonna adapt in their own ways. And I know for a fact Yoshi's probably seen what does successful in videos and like spreading paintball and stuff like that. Obviously,
Yosh is he's a really great videographer. He's also a great graphic designer. That's what a lot of people I don't know about him. Like, they see his video work, but most of the logos and stuff that we've had done have been done by him, because like he does a really good job on it. And like I try to go to him for all my work now.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna hit him up for something then. All right, I like that.
Stabbers Don't Get Stabbed was by Yosh.
Dude, I knew that one for sure. And obviously, when we had him on, when we were doing that live episode, I'm a big fan of that guy. Always have been, just because that was when there's not that many media outlets on who's recording the game. Like, you appreciate who's out there. That's why why before I knew you, Ryan, obviously, right? That's why I enjoyed watching the DMG series and stuff like that, right? Because it's like there's not that many people doing it.
Yeah,
like, there's not very many Matt the Gym Rats, you know.
Well, there's one. It's Matt.
Exactly. But
it's funny you brought it up. I literally was just I was trying to pull up a message for a topic later on, and his name literally just went by the screen because we texted him before the show. Yeah, no, I mean, individuality and content creation is definitely it's cool, because it's like we have all these people who are doing different things, and even though there's not 1,000 people doing them, it's like we all have kind of our niches. You know what I mean? Like Clint, the Joy of Paintball, like that's such a super niche, like very individual creative thing, but it's awesome. And like, yeah, thousands of people aren't going to do it or see it because it's a printed media, but it's still really dope. And I'm glad that he's making it. And, you know, I think it's really sick. He gave some shout outs in there to us, but, you know, shout out to him for that, making a cool kind of actual piece of something that is going into the world.
Yeah. I love how, like, what's it where it's like, obviously there's like, what is it called when there's only one of the Mona Lisa, you know what I'm talking about? What would that be called? Rarity? You know what I'm saying?
Play too many RPGs, bro. I guess, but there's probably a better term.
A lot of the
individuality is something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of his stuff is very rare because, dude, that stuff is like personally made by him, you know? A lot of his stuff is
that's all physical art, and I mean digital art as well. It's just it kind of carries differently. But yeah, if you want a Banksy had to make it. There's only one Banksy, so it's like, you know, it's all kind of from that one person.
Yeah, so I'm so excited.
Why are we talking about art, bro? I like woke up from that dream because I was trying to find a message, and I was like, where did Hatch lead? Brandon, this is why you need to speak up. Don't let Hatch take us into art talk.
Well, you let us into graphic design, buddy, which is art, a form of art first.
Yes, because I was giving praise to Yosh, and then you went down some crazy other path as I was trying to pull up our next topic. So I don't know what's going on here. Brandon, I need you to be a big boy. I need you to speak up. Because you're the one who starts it. You can't say you're the random scapegoat. No.
The one time when I don't do it, everybody jumps on that train.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so...
well, actually, okay. I had a topic to go to. I just meant like as I was pulling it up, but let's go to yours, Brandon.
Oh, I mean, you talked about Yosh. I think the Paintball Nerd, if he's joining Go Sports, I think that's going to be huge.
I feel like we stopped talking
I
about
don't
that like 3 minutes ago because we went on some art tangent. But I just got lost in the sauce. I was so confused.
So he brought up art. I'm about to bring up music. So I'm kidding.
Music is
God,
art,
I love
bro.
you. I would actually probably be more interested in the music talk though. So that's the problem.
Wow.
I'm musiced out from last episode, so
Yeah. You guys want more information about that? Go check out last episode. Spotify playlist. Second time we've talked about it in this episode. Go check it out. It's pretty cool. Speaking of that, and that's actually an amazing segue. I don't know how you did that, Brandon. During last episode, I asked our good friend of the show, Lastro, to send us his 5 songs that he would want to die to.
My boy.
People probably won't know all of these, but there's a couple that people will probably know because a couple of them were like smaller bands. But first on his list, "Saving Me" by Nickelback. I thought that was a great choice.
So good, dude.
You know, prison gates won't open up for me. These broken
Goddamn,
wings,
dude.
I'm falling. I love Nickelback.
I don't know how people can hate on Nickelback, dude. That's just like that's music.
I love to hate Nickelback. Like, it's good music, but at the same time, it is funny to be like, fucking, this sucks.
damn it, they all sound the same.
Yeah.
But it's the cool thing to do.
Next song on his list was Beach Rats by the Growlers, which was a song I haven't heard before. It was kind of a really cool, like, what's the right way to say it? Like, indie tech, I want to say. Like, there was like some, like, I don't know. It was a lot of like bass heavy stuff. Like, it was kind of cool. And like by bass, I mean an actual like person playing the bass, not like bass. It was Beach Rats by the Growlers. It's a pretty cool vibe. Back to December. That's his 3rd song. Obviously, he had to throw a Taylor Swift one in there, so that's kind of a banger. You know, he goes back to December all the time. If It Makes You Happy by Michael Sarah Palin. Yeah, it's not the Sarah Palin you think it is, but yeah, no, it's is a good name. And then I loved this, and I even sent him a response to it, but his song that he wanted to go out to, so because we all said like as the meteors coming in, that's kind of what we made our 5th song. Yeah. His song is "Wouldn't It Be Nice" by the Beach Boys. Dude, and I thought that was so cinematic, bro.
Oh my god.
No, I actually added a Beach Boys song unironically, like right before. Which one did I do? Oh, I did it's called like "I Get Around" or something like that.
Yeah, I get around, I get around. Yeah, okay.
I put that song on like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, "Damn,
dude, Beach Boys slap. It's a vibe, man."
Yeah, and this is funny.
Speaking of vibes, it's just the train we've been on all night.
When I was in choir when I was a kid, we did like a beat. We did like the Beach Boys, so that was like, you know, ba 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 ba. You know, we did all that shit. So it was pretty cool. That's all. That's my whole relation to the Beach Boys. You know, so.
Yeah, no, you gotta check it out. My relation is every time you would go through California Adventures, before they made it Buena Vista Street, like the old version of the park, the one that opened in like 2007 when I was a kid, you know, shout out childhood. It would always play the Beach Boys music. I don't know why, like that was just kind of on their soundtrack list. So like every couple songs you'd hear like another track for them. And I guess they were going for like that, you know, Southern California surfer type vibe, and that's really, you know, what that band is. But yeah. No, shout out, freaking that. I don't know.
But the Beach Boys are alive.
I was like, yeah, I don't think they are. So I was like, I don't know if I give a shout out to a dead thing. But hey, shout out Beach Boys. You know, we love them over here. Big fans of them on the podcast. But freaking Lastro, appreciate you, man. Thank you for sending that in.
That's a good one.
There's definitely some good options in there. All right, I segueing into our next thing. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. We gotta make our picks, boys. We gotta choose who is gonna be winning each event this year. So now we're getting into the deep paintball talk. So obviously it's literally the 2nd day of the year, and we're gonna, you know, put our locked in picks that we 100% guarantee are gonna win this year at each event. 100%. All right.
Yep, put your
event number 1. Vegas. Who's taking Vegas?
Ooh,
Dead Air. Love it.
No, here we go.
Extreme.
Here we go.
I'm taking New York Extreme.
Extreme.
I was low-key thinking that. Yep. No, I can't.
That's a good one.
Because you picked it.
That's a good one. Give me Impact, bro. Give me Impact.
Dude, damn it. Fuck. I wanted Tyler Panilio, dude. I was like, my whole thing, all right, I'll stack on that. I'll say Impact just because, you know, Tyler Panilio, that guy's a young up and coming star. The guy's a stud. Obviously now he was starting for Impact, in the finals. I think this is a really good breakout year for him to where, his sword's only going to be sharper. I think this is going to be a really good year for him. You love
sword metaphors, Hatch. It's always
How can you not? How can you not, dude?
They're a little sus. I think that's how you could not.
I could probably think of 1,000 more sus things to make my metaphors.
You're playing tummy swords over there?
Yep.
That's what you're reaching around for.
There we go. There he is. He's awake down there. He's doing something. So yeah, Impact, Extreme. Who are you picking, Hatch? You got to pick one. I'd
probably say Impact.
Okay. Are we allowing the same pick? I think we are.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, why not?
It.
All right. You
allow
it. Thank you.
Only one though.
Your Highness.
Now we all have to pick different ones from here on out.
Fuck. Okay. All right. So Texas, next event. It'll be down in Texas, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Second event of the year. Yeah.
Texas. Ooh. All right. Who do I want? I think.
I want to go first this time.
Okay.
Fuck it. Let's do a little Diesel. Fuck it. They're in Texas, little hometown team. Maybe they'll figure something out. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw them in there. Let's see what happens.
All right.
I don't have high hopes, but we'll see.
Right. I'll go next. I think it'll be Russian Legion.
Okay.
I see where your brain went there.
I think
kind of like.
I think with the addition of J-Rab, I think he's gonna be that guy that just blends everybody together and is that general.
I think this soundbite could age really bad or really well. I think J-Rab is definitely going to help that Russian team kind of return to the Russians that we always have known, if that makes sense. Like for the last couple of years, we've had a Russian team that's been kind of a shell of what it used to be and the dominant force that it was.
It's like 4 Russians and a fifth.
And the 4 Russians and a fifth during that dominant season was them and J-Rab. So, will that be able to come back? And it'll be exciting to see. I think generally this year, though, they will be better than we've seen the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, so I think my guesstimate is Russian Legion for the Texas event.
All right.
Okay.
So Diesel, Russian Legion.
I like Legion. I'm gonna take Damage.
Oh, that's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah, I can see Damage. I can see NYX coming out the gate. They came out. They were pretty hot last year. Little addition, grinding hard over the off season. Come out hot in Vegas, but then Damage is. They're gonna play Damage ball. I think they'll take Texas.
They're gonna lock it up. They're gonna play slow.
Oh yeah.
I love how I love Joey's response to that. Did you guys hear that? I think he was on PTG, but he was just like, no, that's just winning paintball. That you have to play slow. Like you can't just run down the field. And so I love that response to that because I don't know why they got stuck with that moniker, but now slow paintball is forever known. Damage paintball.
Damage paintball. That's it. Damage paintball. Sunday paintball. Winners paintball of Texas.
Very true. Very true.
Of Texas. All right. Well, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win Philly?
Philly. Hatch, you go first this time.
That makes the most sense. Thank you, Game Master.
All right, here we go. I think underrated pick right here. This one's coming from beyond the fucking scoreboard or whatever the metaphor I wanted. I'll say Seattle Uprising. I think that those guys are gonna. I think those guys obviously haven't made any pickups, so they're gonna be making. Brando, don't leave me like that, bro. I think. Hold on, bro. Just don't be laughing like that. I legitimately think that. I think that they obviously haven't been doing very good, and like us, they're tired of being the motherfucking punching bags. So they're gonna try to level up and grind a little bit harder in this offseason. So I think Philly, that might be their tournament.
So. There is some valid things to be said there because we have seen the Seattle Uprising organization with some of the Finley kind of support coming in. They've definitely been having a more, all right, like we're trying to be a serious paintball organization. And they definitely have kind of made their way a mid-pack team. Like they're not the worst team in the league. They're not the best team in the league. But they're definitely all right, we're here.
Nobody talks about them being good.
Exactly. They're just there. They're the team that's there, and they'll go kind of 2-2 quietly. Maybe they'll win 3-1 random event, but that's kind of just them. So I see what you're saying. That'd be interesting to see at Philly. I was laughing. I'm sorry. I was laughing more so because Brandon's face. He looked like you said he looked like you killed your mother. Like it was ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. My bad, Brando. I didn't think my pick was that crazy.
Not you said it was coming past what'd you say, the scoreboard, something like that.
That thing was in the parking lot. That it wasn't even in the locker room, dude. It was not even in the game. Yeah,
it was.
We tried.
It was a pickup from Dominican Republic that was getting brought here on a visa to come play. Like, what the fuck, bro?
I am 12.
Exactly. All right, we need okay, so that's Hatches. Philly. I am gonna go Heat here, and the main reason being Philly is usually the event that they play really well at. I don't know why, but these last couple of years, I mean, that was the event they won. Or no, they did get knocked out of it, but I'm getting all my timeline blurred up.
Yeah.
It's God, that is crazy to say too, that I've been going to enough events that it's like which year timeline was that, but they always seem to be a top 4 team in Philly, and I don't know if maybe it's location, because for some of them it's a little bit closer to home. I don't know, but they tend to play well there. You know, obviously talking to Ronnie when he was on the show, they're definitely motivated to come into this year. T-Harm always is going to be a very motivated player. I mean, the pickup of Connor. Also, shout out to Connor, by the way. I don't think we've talked about him being a dad, but yeah, shout out to Connor, by the way. He's going to be a father.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Not my style.
So fucking, yeah, you know, young, hungry dude trying to you know, get up the field and be aggressive there. Chad George, he's getting a little bit older, but maybe he's starting to teach Connor some of that very aggressive snake style play. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see what happens with them.
Yeah, damn it, that was gonna be my pick too. Fuck.
Well, fuck you, Brandon Brando.
Yeah, god damn it. Same reason why you were saying they're generally good in Philly. So, let's go. Fuck. X Factor. All right. Yeah, I think Philly. Oh man, I want to go. I think they'll put
just choose one, dude.
I know. Oh no, I
bro,
can't
you just
do
spent
that.
15 minutes.
I gotta do this like that. All right. I think Hurricanes. I think Hurricanes are gonna come out.
Okay.
Right.
Damn.
That's the brave pick.
They're solid.
To win an event. Okay.
Solid.
Yeah, they're more than solid. I think they've gone undefeated several times in prelims, right? You know, they just need more Sunday experience.
They struggle on Sunday.
Yeah, and I think that's why it kind of seems far fetched for them to maybe win at a tournament this year. But no, they're definitely an organization that's on, like, you know, their mountain. They're going up it right now. They're not going down. They definitely have a bunch of, you know, young hungry dudes over there who want to freaking get better at paintball. It's awesome to see.
Oh yeah. So I'm a fan of them.
All right. Well, moving on to Chicago. Who's gonna take home Chicago?
All right, Chicago. I'm gonna take Impact.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a good choice for the Windy City. This one's interesting because I want to say Extreme. I don't know why, but something in me just wants to say Extreme. But I think it definitely, that's going to depend, because if they're having a competitive season, I think they'll still be bringing it by Chicago. But if the wheels fall off the bus by, you know, 2-3 events in, will that Thomas Taylor pickup still be, you know, as helpful? Now, don't get me wrong. If there's a team that could get kicked in the dirt 4 times and come back swinging, it's fucking New York Extreme. PK and those guys over there, they fucking, all they know is going forward. Which I guess, you know, that's a little, what's the right way to say it? That's a little negative, because they have become like really smart paintball players as well, but they're aggressive. They're gonna get back up. They're gonna talk their shit, and they're gonna play their style of paintball. So we'll see. I'm gonna ride with them. I'll ride with Extreme for Chicago. Kind of, you know, I don't know, just something about it standing out to me. I feel like it's gonna rain too. That's also in the back of my head. And rain events always cause just chaos, because then it becomes who can survive. It's not just the best paintball team; it's who can survive in the rain.
I've been thinking about that's exactly what I've been thinking about. So you ready? You ready for mine?
Okay.
Mine is PB fit.
Okay, I like that.
I think with
they played a lot of rain games
that,
on Sunday,
right? So I think that obviously those guys have the next leg up on that when it comes to teams. So, and plus, I want to see my boy Colt LaCow do good. You know what I'm saying? Scott Stewart. I want to see them do good.
Oh yeah. All right.
I think they can take that event.
Okay. No, they've always. I feel like Chicago's always been their event. They've. Well, I guess the last 2 years they won going into that event. But okay, World Cup. That's the last one on the board. There's 5 events. World Cup is the only one left. I'm just gonna steal it. Dynasty. Just might as well. They just win cups. I don't know why. They just do. It's fucking crazy.
All right, you want to go next, Brando, or you want me to go next?
Low hanging fruit. You go next.
It is low hanging fruit. I know.
I think I'm gonna get.
But that's why I held it until World Cup.
I'm gonna get some medium hanging fruit and go for impact, because I want my boy Mike Arena to catch another dub.
We're running back to final, bro.
Exactly. So I think the finals will be between Dynasty and Impact for World Cup once again.
Okay.
So when we do the rewind at the end of the 2024 season, we go back to this clip and it goes black and white for a second and echoey voice.
Are you trying to like make a reel right now? Is that what you're doing? Like you never
know.
You're trying to make a clip.
Through the power of editing, you never know.
The power of editing. God damn it, Hatch. Right. Through the power of Ryan making shit. All right, got you.
Baby.
All right, my World Cup pick. I'd love to see him get a ring. Our boy Oliver. I think Tauntauns are going to run it back. They're going to come back over. They're going to come back and take it.
Oliver.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay,
that is a good ass pick.
That's true. Oh, Champions Cup. Technically, that's what World Cup is now.
Okay. I
didn't think of that either, 15s. Hatch. He got us on that. Yeah.
I should have said the Lucky 15s. Honestly, I'm a big fan of those guys. I don't know.
I love the 15s, but I don't think they would have. I would rather say the Tauntauns if we're picking like a European
Sunday,
team.
Though, right? Did they make a Sunday Lucky 15s?
Yeah, I'm not sure, so I don't want to say yes or no. But Tauntauns are they're a very good paintball team.
Yeah. I mean, they were so close. They were so close to beating Dynasty in the semifinals. Going to the finals, like I think it was.
And then Axel would have versed his boys, but
yeah, that would have been good.
That's a crazy story that wrapped up in 2023. Was Axel kind of being like, "Yeah, thank you, Bart, but I'm gonna go play with the Tauntauns," and it's like, wait, what the fuck?
That's okay. So that seems to be people's thing, and if Impact's going to keep them around, I mean, if they're not, obviously with the pickup of Mikey Arena, I assume they're replacing Axel.
I think it's right? I think he's playing with the Tauntauns. It seems to be
within Axel's deal. It seems to be, hey, you got me for 4 events, but for World Cup, when they include the European teams, I'm gonna be playing for Tauntauns. So you have me for 4 events except for World Cup.
Maybe. Well, and that's. I mean, I haven't heard if he's going somewhere, so it's like I don't know for sure if another team is trying to pick him up or if he's just gonna play European ball. I don't know many connections to Axel, so that's the thing. I don't hear much about his story. So that'll be an interesting one to see what his plans end up being.
Gotta hit him up Oliver for the deets.
Yeah, we should have gotten his number.
Yeah,
that's true. You guys actually probably have a closer connection to Axel than I do. You guys know his father really well.
Dude, Axel's the man, or Axel and Oliver are the man, because
I will say the Godin family,
cool.
Man.
It was cool because Axel, he's one of those guys. Obviously, we're in the pit for Impact, and when we're there all year, and it was cool when he came over to us at Cup and gave us like big old hug and big old high five. And he's like, "Yo, it's great to see you guys." He's one of those guys. He's a very humble man, and that's always what I appreciate in a guy. Respect him very much.
Hatch, I don't want to tell a story for you. I think you may have said it on the podcast already, but hey, it's a long time ago. When you met Axel, like before he was on Impact, before you played for DMG, even I think that was my first year playing for DMG. Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys had like a
Met him in
2-hour
high
talk, right? Like that's what I was trying to pull. Is like he genuinely is just a nice dude. Like he's a cool guy. Just loves playing with his boys, the Tauntauns.
And dude, like that's the thing that a lot of people, won't do. People are like, oh, dude, as soon as people see a little bit of money, they'll go. And Axel's that guy where he's like, dude,
it's paintball. Like, if you could make any money, you're making it.
Obviously, exactly, right? So why the fuck would you not?
It's funny because I feel like it actually would be better if they were huge multi-million-dollar contracts, because then it's like, yeah, dude, like you're my best friend, go make millions of dollars. Like that would not be as worse as like, yeah, I'm going to make 20K. What the fuck, bro? Like,
yeah, and Axel's like, you know what, dude, fuck it. For the last event, I'm playing with my boys.
Yeah, respect.
Literally brothers. Yeah, playing with his brothers.
Brothers in arms. Yeah, they were there on Normandy. They were fighting back.
Yeah, well, they were running away, but yeah, they were there.
They were already invaded by that time. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. World War II history.
Yeah, baby.
A temple topic.
Definitely is. All right. So is that all of them? Did you get all of us written down for all of our predictions? Our way too early predictions?
Got it all.
Okay.
Got it all.
Run it back, Brandon.
All right. Vegas. I have NYX. Hatch has Impact. Ryan, you have Impact.
Okay. Yeah, we split that one and then
first doubled.
Yeah. Texas. I got Damage. Hatch has Russian Legion. Ryan, you have Diesel. And Philly. I have Hurricanes. Hatch has Uprising, and Ryan has.
Why the fuck are you laughing, bro? Come on.
I'm sorry.
So many strays in Uprising, bro. God damn.
I have faith in them.
I like Uprising. Hey,
cool guys. They come down to Capital Edge.
I want Mikey to fucking go and do some work.
He was in the original 2017 DMG series. Shout out, Mikey.
And my boy James Creek, dude. Shout out to James Creek, dude. I used to play against that guy when I first started playing paintball in like D4. And dude, now look at the guy. Now he's been pro. The guy's a freaking beast. He's obviously.
Well, don't worry, you're gonna be there next, Hatch. Don't worry about that, brother.
I'm trying.
We need it for the show. It's content.
Come on.
But all right, now, so that was Vegas. All right,
so that's Philly.
Or
Chicago. Philly. I got Impact. Hatch has PB Fit. Ryan, you have NYX. World Cup. I have Tauntauns. Hatch has Impact, and Ryan, you have Dynasty.
PYNASD.
Why are we doing
that? My boy Mike, you ain't on that team anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Hatch actually fucking hates Dynasty now. He is no love. The only thing holding him back was Mike, and now he's like, you know what? I don't care.
I love the guys as individuals, but obviously, like
the organization. That's a good way to say it.
Yeah, I love. Honestly, dude, I'm big fan of Dynasty in general, but I don't like him as much now that Mike Urena's not on there anymore. He was the main reason why I was cheering.
I put you in a pretty tight corner there, and you somehow weaseled your way out. So that was brilliant, Hatch.
Dude, fucking hit me with it, dude. I've been a Mike Urena fan day one, dude, since he was on Elevation.
We know. If you've listened to this podcast for more than 2 episodes, you would know. It's every episode. Temple topic again. World War II. Mike Urena.
Yeah. Have I been wrong?
Have you had him as your lock screen or your home screen?
Have you?
Probably, dude. Probably, dead ass.
Brandon, you're asking the right questions now, because it's a little too suspect at this point. They've shared a hotel room together. That's actual confirmed things that I know have happened. So
confirmed.
Confirmed. I mean, what happened behind the doors is not confirmed, but
on the field, my balls, his face, confirmed.
Okay.
Confirmed. So,
God, how sus are we gonna get tonight, boys? All right, so that was all of them. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, boys. But those were our way too early picks.
$1 per
$5. I got $5 for you. The winner gets a whole $15.
Yep.
Wait, but also, who wins? If is it the who hits the most? Is it what is the rules? Yeah, what is this game?
Period. If one guy hits
if period, one person hits anything,
that guy is psychic.
Look. It all right. For each one,
I just want to know, who am I going to owe money to? Like, how is that going to happen?
For each hit of the event, that person gets the dollars. from the other two. All right.
Okay.
And then, but if someone like miraculously hits all 5,
I think
we get their
hit.
car.
I think it would get doubled every hit.
doubled every hit.
Guys, we're gonna be betting $100 between each other on some shit we did on the podcast. I love it. All right. So okay, $5 a hit doubles every hit. So it would be $10 the first time, and then if you win again, it would be $20. All right.
Double. Yep.
I'm pretty sure this is illegal gambling we're talking about, but it's between friends. It's fun and games. Don't come after us, IRS.
Yeah, no one's
What if I hit one of those like
no one's checking
really
the
cool
mail.
terms? What if I hit one of those really cool terms where I get like all 5, like the 1-2 uni flu or some shit, and I like get all 5 produced right?
1-2 Union Flu. I'm gonna need you to break that one down. I'm gonna need you
I don't know,
to
like you know,
back
there's
that
like
up.
the fucking.
It's called a parlay.
I'm not a big cards guy, right? But you know what I'm saying? Where it's like,
Wait, what do you? What
like
gambling
gambling in
are you
general.
talking
Just
about?
gambling in general.
Are you talking about like poker?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, a
Not
flush,
the races?
straight. Yeah, that's why I thought he was talking about like horse racing. He was talking like trifectas and stuff like that in horse racing.
Oh shit! But I'm just talking, you know, like little card terms, you know, like a flush or like
so a flush
full
that
house,
just
little
means
things like that.
Yeah, it just means you have all of the same suit, a straight.
I suck so bad at poker. Dude.
5 in a row
So
with all the same, cards. 5
Just
in a
go
row.
all in every hand, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I learned that from GTA 5. Yeah, GTA 5 gambling.
Yeah, good luck with that in the real world. Motherfucking, because I was trying to say, did you ever play in one of our cash games, Hatch?
The first one, yeah.
Yeah, you did play in one, and then you never played in any of them. Dude, cards is fun. It's fun to play poker with your friends. It's fun to take their money, make it yours.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good night with the boys.
It's easy for you guys to take my money because I fucking suck at it.
Poker's not really. I mean, yes, you can be better or worse, but let's be real. At the end of the day, our levels of poker, we're all just playing whatever cards come. Like, none of us are playing in the World Series or gonna fucking, go win a tournament at like some casino or some shit.
But nah, dude, when fucking AK would whip out the charity round, he's like, oh, family budget, and fucking put in 10 cents, and I'm like, this guy.
Well, because he was calling for a family pot, which is a thing in a home game.
That's what it was, yeah.
It's where everyone just chucks in 10 cents, and it's kind of like we all put in the min blind, and then whatever happens. And
then when the
home
family
game
pot turned, the first time when the family pot turned into the $77, I'm like, dude, family pot who, bro?
Well, but that's the fun of family pots. See,
exactly.
That's what a lot
just got stacked up.
Yeah, see, that's what a lot of like poker house game rules are. It's to get more money in the middle to make it fun to play. Because if you're just playing and everyone is just like $2, $2, and then 4 hours later everyone still has their money, it's not really fun. That's not the point of poker. It's to be risky. It's to get that heart rate going, pumping.
Get that Monet. God damn, dude.
No words, Brandon. Just completely speechless.
You're not a gambler either, huh, Brando?
Not really. I used to like Texas Hold'em. I always watched Texas Hold'em, the World Series of Texas Hold'em growing up.
Trying to get yourself a bracelet.
Dude, you know how awesome that shit would be. Actual jewelry.
Dude, the office route where chips. Kevin's like, I was the 2005 deuce through 7 low draw.
I'm rewatching The Office. It's fucking hilarious.
Continue. Sorry, continue.
He's an idiot until it comes to poker, and he's a genius.
Yeah, like Casino Night. That's one of the episodes. So wait, but I was gonna ask, which watch through is this for you?
Like 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
all right.
Yeah,
we are not the same. We are not the same.
No, not at all. No.
You know how many times you've watched The Office?
Yes, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
How many times you watched Ash?
Those are rookie ass numbers.
You see what I mean? It's easily 75 times and more for me.
I mean, if I'm being honest, some of the do I say this? A lot of that time is probably realistically like spent smashing, but it's just in the background.
Sleeping. I fall asleep to it at times.
That's what I meant. Wrong S word. Sleeping. Thank you, Ryan.
I could have given you that out, but you didn't want to take it. You got out of the corner. I put you in earlier, but you couldn't get out of that one. God damn it, Hatch.
That's what I meant to say.
This is why you're an enigma. All right. That's why it was our FTS post today on Instagram.
Yep. Dude, you see my comment though? I commented the Montana State bird. You know,
Is that what that comment was? I had no clue what it was. I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
I'm feeling like a fucking, what was that? Fucking Mitchwood, some
you
shit.
Forgot what it was.
I forgot what it was, dude. I forgot what it was. I gotta look
that
at
went
it.
over my head. I have no idea.
Western meadowlark. I felt like a Western meadowlark, you know, flying when that song was playing.
Dude, Hatch is pulling up specific animal names. Gotta love that.
Yeah. State bird of Montana.
What's the state bird of California?
Oh, fuck. I don't
Trivia, Brandon.
California condor.
It actually may be the California condor. That sounds right, honestly. But again, I don't know the answer, so that's why it's a bad trivia show. That would be a really funny bit to run on you guys. To do trivia and not know the answers and just let you guys figure it out.
Make up the answers. Trivia, what is my favorite color?
Yes. Well, okay, that's all right.
Damn,
okay.
California quail. That is the wimpiest looking bird ever, bro. You kidding me? That makes sense. We're in California.
It is the quail. Okay, that's why you can't. Well, you can quail hunt in California, but you can't kill those ones.
That makes sense.
Something I've heard of before. Well, they are wimpy, but they're also it's a protected bird. I have eyes from my mouth. All right.
No wonder I feel so bad for them because they're so ugly.
They taste good though. They taste good.
They are little quail. It's very yeah. It's like a bite though. Like you don't get much.
Itty bitty.
It's a little wing. You're biting off there.
Give me 4 or 5 of those and I'll be okay.
You 4 or 5. All right, you real man. God damn. Boy, filling up on quail. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Little boy got to eat.
Amen.
Little boy. Yeah, that's true, Short King.
Yes.
Little Baird. Little Baird's got to turn into Big Baird one day.
One day. He still is Little Baird.
Exactly. So one day he's got to turn into Big Baird.
Hatch, you also can't be talking about height, bro. I don't know. This is like dudes who live in glass buildings or however that fucking saying goes.
I mean, I'm not that short. It could be worse.
Fair counterpoint. All right, boys. Can we talk about Tarkov?
I'm down.
Fucking. So Tarkov wiped. And so let's start to explain what some of these words mean. So Escape from Tarkov, it's a game. It's an extraction shooter. That's what its like subclass is. But essentially, it's a first-person shooter. You go into places. You have one life. You get to put stuff. Very realistic. Very simulator almost ish. Like some stuff is kind of more arcadey and fun.
Realistic for sure.
But yeah, and then but essentially you're going in. You get one life. You got to get shit. Put it in your bag. Put it on your person. Carry it out. If you die, you lose all of that. You don't get any of it. Any progress towards any quests or anything you were doing, it all gets reset. You gotta run it again. Who you're fighting, there are enemies. There's scavs, which are AI players who are just kind of running around the map. There also can be player scavs, so player AI who are running around the map, or player AI. So essentially, they're just people who look like scavs. It's a little confusing, but they come in later in the raid. Essentially, they're trying to fight back, and then other PMCs, so other players, other people who are coming in trying to get the gear and get out. Well, you got to fight against them too. It's brutal. I've been playing for a couple years. I bought it in 2020, I think was when my account was made. And so I played it a little bit during COVID, but I have never been around when a wipe happened. Like I've never had enough time to like play it and actually jump in. And holy shit, it's so much fun because the first couple of days, everyone was just running around with like random shit. Like you'll come across a dude and he'll just have like an AK with no dust cover, a sight, but like a 10-round mag, and he's like, "I'm out here fighting." And that is very different to like 2 months from now. It's gonna be people with just super kits, just RPKs with no recoil and just 60-round mags, and it's fun to have that progression of like we all don't have good shit. We're all trying to come up and like get better. And dude, the progress bar goes fast because like I've been playing a lot, but freaking there are like I'm level 17, 18, I want to say at the time of recording. But there are people who are already like level 30 and higher, and it's people who just spend massive amounts of time.
How hard is it to get to level 30?
Very fucking hard. Hatch, I've put I've put way too many hours into this game this past week, and I'm level 17. I don't have the best extraction rate.
You invested a good time, honestly.
I have, bro. I have. But yeah, no, it's difficult. My extraction rate, if anyone's wondering, it's around 30%. So I'm kind of like, I'm a good baseball hitter. You know, every third of the time I'll be able to get out. I feel like that's pretty good of a rate too. There's definitely people who have higher, but
I'm probably like 164th, honestly, dude. Like you're that's probably godly compared to mine.
Dude, it's
Brando, we gotta get you on some more games like that, Brando. Like some cool shit.
Yeah,
one day when I get my own place.
Yeah. We've been saying that for years, buddy. It's gonna happen one of these days.
That better be like the first thing you do. You better have no furniture but a PC setup.
Dude, just sitting on the ground.
Yep.
I got a big mouse pad. We got.
Hell yeah,
dude. Well, I'm
upgrades, man.
I'm collecting.
Love it.
Little by little.
Let's go, dude.
Dude, you're waiting to get your marker. So you got a hopper. Now you're getting the tank, and then you're just waiting to get the final piece, the house.
I get the barrel. Yeah.
But yeah, so the other thing that's been cool with Tarkov is they've been doing Twitch drops. So they have a really big community who streams it on Twitch. Because it is essentially, it's trying to be like an MMO FPS type game where you essentially get rewarded for spending a lot of time in it. So there's a lot of things to do. So obviously streamers, love that because that's literally their day job is, trying to find entertaining shit to do in games. And so they have a huge streaming, kind of community on Twitch. And the cool thing is they've been doing drops. So as you watch different people, you'll just get a free item. They'll just send something to your inventory. Some of it's been shit. Some of it's been great. Some of it's been meh. But there has been some bugged ones. There was a dude who received 14,000 rounds of ammunition in his drop. I shit you not. He clicked the button, opened it, and the whole page was just ammo. It was posted on the Reddit for Tarkov. So that one was pretty crazy. So there was a couple bugs and shit like that.
Yeah. Did they let him keep it?
Yeah, they did. I think so. Because he was already like in his account at that point. Like the system put it out. I don't know. Something on the back end. I don't understand.
Coding.
Yeah, it's incalculable. I can't figure it out.
Incalculable.
But yeah, I mean, Twitch drops have been cool. Playing the game as a whole has been fun. There's, always the moments of the come up. Like Hatch said, it's a very brutal game. There was one game I spawned in as a scav. And so I was, I have a little tiny SMG with really shitty ammo. That's the other thing we didn't explain. The ammo matters in this game, not just the gun you shoot. The different ammo has different penetrating values of armor. So if you shoot the same ammo at a target that has armor, but it's different, like, type of ammo, if that makes sense. Like one will be a 5.5 or 5x4.5 round that's SP, whereas one is the same thing but BP. The BP round will kill people way faster, but you just have to figure it out because the game doesn't fucking tell you any of that.
I've seen some wild clips, bro, where a guy will, no joke, like catch a guy looting, like put his pistol to the back of his head, put like 4 rounds. The guy's like, "What the fuck?" Turns around, just blasts him with a shotgun.
Yeah,
he's like, "What the fuck?" But
yeah,
it's because his ammo wasn't good enough to shoot through the guy's helmet.
Yeah, and if you can't do that, then you can't hit someone. It's not completely impossible if you're using like a certain type of round, but yeah, no, it's. And what's funny too is, like I said, the game hyper realistic. It doesn't teach you anything. There's no maps. There's no walkthrough. There's no tutorial. There's no practice area. It's just get shit on or be shit on. There is no winning. You're just getting shit on. That's the whole game.
The first 1,000 hours is like dying.
Essentially, and just trying to progress through death, and it's fun.
Seeing where to go, seeing like where like this like
that's the thing.
Spots are for loot, stuff like that.
Yeah, like you have to go do these quests out on these maps, and they don't tell you where shit is. There's no map thing that shows you where you have to go. You have to go on YouTube and find some dude who's been doing it for 6 years who's like, "Oh yeah, man, so if you go into the locker, it's the one on the left, it's going to be at the bottom, the last thing, there you go, just pick it up out of the drawer, that's the quest item." And it's like, how the fuck was I ever supposed to find that, man? Like, what the fuck?
It's like, I thought I was a nerd. That guy, nerd,
yeah. Well, dude, that's so I have a couple hundred hours in it. I've been playing it for a couple of years, kind of on and off, but I've definitely grinded more in this recent wipe. I'll come across accounts because you can now see people who killed you. You can see their like statistics because it helps with cheating actually. Because there's been some times I'm like, damn, that dude fucking shit on me. Let me check it out. And 6,000 hours, and you're like, oh, okay, he's just a fucking god. All right, he spent more time than I've lived in this fucking video game. Okay, respect, man. Like, there's definitely been times like that.
Jesus. Now, how long does a wipe last?
I think they do on maybe like once a year, maybe twice a year, depending on the cycle.
Okay.
So like, it's kind of a 6 month to 9 month type thing. I think they try to keep it within that boundary. Because the big thing is, and if you haven't played the game, it does sound shitty. Like, wait, so you mean all my progress gets reset? Yes, but it also, like I said, it brings back that element of like, okay, we're all starting from zero again. Because it gets to a point where 3 months from now, everyone is going to have the best shit, and they're not even going to. And like we said with the ammo, if you're just starting in 3 months, you're not even going to kill anyone. Like, you physically will not have the ammunition that can kill people, you know, by the armor that they're wearing. So having the wipe resets all that and makes it so everyone's starting on like an even ground again.
Okay, it's kind of like if prestiging in Call of Duty, but everyone's doing it, and it matters more. Like, individual items matter more.
A little bit, but you also you don't unlock individual items. You just got to go find them out in the world.
Yeah.
In the streets of Tarkov. See, that's the funny thing too. The game's called Escape from Tarkov, motherfucker. We ain't never escaped. We've still been in Tarkov. Like, these, I do love, you know, these guys with thousands of hours. Like, we're not actually leaving this place. We're just spending years of our lives dying. I've been playing it a bit with Marv from obviously your guys' team, but Pro DMG guy, former Pro DMG team member. If you guys don't know him out there, Kills for Cash is what he goes by on Instagram. But Marvin Gerber, dude, he the way he put it is that the Russians made this as like a freaking time waster. So just like to make it so that none of us want to fucking do anything, because you just want to spend hours grinding your Tarkov character, because it's so satisfying. It makes you feel good when you get a new hideout thing unlocked. You're like, oh yeah, I'm making progress. You know, I'm gonna go out there and have some good gear to shit on other people. That it's so funny because you hate when people shit on you, but at the same time, the enjoyment in that game comes from when you shit on someone else and take their stuff and ruin their day. It's a weird thing. It's Tarkov has eaten my life up. Shout out to a couple of the other media guys though who have been messaging me about it. Dane Hawkins, actually, he's a big player of it, and we've been talking a bit about it back and forth. It's one of those games that it's like a misery loves company type thing. So like if you've played it and you see someone playing it, you're like, oh, I feel you, bro.
He's also
like,
being tortured.
Yeah, like you like active pain that hurts and having your time and life wasted away from you in front of your face. It's fun.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was wondering.
It's a hell of a drug.
I was wondering if Tarkov's like an actual place in Russia, but
I think it's fictional for that purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can people in Russia play Tarkov?
Yes. Yeah. No, there's a huge community that plays in Russia. The thing is too with Tarkov, and that's one of the things that you can't describe to people until they actually play it. I physically have an elevated heart rate playing this game. Like, I'll get into a gunfight and physically start to like shake and have like stress responses in my chair, which is something I haven't had from like games in a long ass fucking time, of that like, holy shit, it is like I have to sweat my ass off right now. But it's a different kind of sweat, because it's not like I just have to do better movements and 1,000 inputs and everything. It's like
a suspenseful stress.
Yeah, it's this like slow,
it's like, oh man,
tense,
you hear a
like,
gunshot over the hill, you're like, oh fuck, like I gotta get ready.
Well, that, but also like you hear a footstep and it's like, oh shit, like where was that? Someone's around us. Everyone gets down.
Alone.
Well, and it, you know, I was talking about duoing with Marv. There's been a couple times we've been like, woods is one of the maps. It's literally just a big ass wood. Good luck getting your way through it. You're gonna need a map. Pull it up on your phone. That's the only way you're gonna do it. That's what I've had to do, at least. But woods, it'll literally be like Vietnam, where you're just walking through just a normal day. We're just trying to get some loot, trying to move along, And then all of a sudden, player moving left to right, get down. And then just gunshots going off, grenades start getting thrown. And it's just like this. It goes from a quiet walk in the woods to all of a sudden fucking war. It's like, what the fuck?
Jesus, with everything on the line too.
And that's where that tension comes from, because you know you're gonna lose everything you brought in. This is an all-in situation for everyone playing, and that's why that like just slow, tedious. I've spent 30 minutes. Well, gear fear is not even it. It's more so it's like, dude, I've spent 30 minutes of my life in this raid. I would like to get out of it and get progress for this 30 minutes. So it's like, as you're trying to get there, you're just like, oh, checking every corner. I hear a footstep. Oh, fuck. Like, it's, yeah. It's a very unique experience. It's something that really only that game has given me in gaming.
Because if you don't check the corner, there's going to be a guy in it. You know, you always got to check it.
Every time you do check it, there won't be a guy there.
Guaranteed.
That's how it works. And it's so annoying.
The second you're looking down a hallway, the second you look away, they're going to come. You know, the second you look away, they're just going to come and shit on your face.
100%.
Call of Duty timing. That shit needs to be researched.
Dude, COD timing is a phenomenon, man. Like, we need to get some scientific studies on that. You know? Oh, 100%.
Like 1,000 times.
I've been, watching this lane. I'll come off for a second. Oh, and he crossed the lane. Fuck.
Yep. And that's literally you moving for a split second is the reason why they make it.
Is it it's a chicken or the egg type question though? Because did he move because you came off, or did you come off because he was about to move? Like which caused which?
Or did you like rethink your whole strategy? You're like, I don't even need to shoot there anymore. Let me move on. But then he went. Or is he just a ballsy ass motherfucker?
I guess. I don't know. There is the fifth opinion that maybe that's just a bad play that your coach gave you. So maybe it's just not working in the first place. That could also have happened.
Very true. Or it's like, damn, what is this dumbass doing running out like that?
It's all very dependent. This is paintball. It's layout dependent. All right.
Exactly.
Changes every single event.
So, Tarkov, baby.
Yeah, Tarkov. It's been eating up my time, but it is a lot of fun. It definitely is, and it's painful too. It's one of those experiences that I don't fully have the words to convey.
The thing is, dude, as long as you're truly enjoying it, and you're like, damn, dude, this is, like you get out of it and you're like, yes, fuck yeah, it gives you that feeling. Fuck it, dude.
It's kind of
that's your poison, you know what I'm saying?
You get that out of Elden Ring, I feel like, because that's also a very hard, like, dude, there was the other night, I feel like you were getting frustrated at something because you were like, I've been trying to fight this guy like 30 or 40 times, and then you finally beat him. Like, that's kind of that same of like, I'm now wasting hours of my life trying to beat this fucking boss. Like, I want to get through this, and then when you do, it's like, oh fuck yeah, like I did something. I actually feel accomplished. So
exactly. And then maybe you get a cool item, and because sometimes you kill the guy and you get his shit, and it's like,
not about the reward. It's the journey. It's the journey, not the reward, Hatch. It's the becoming a better player, a better person, a better friend, a better father, better son.
Yes,
these are all things that gaming will teach to you.
Makes me think of how far I've come since the very beginning.
Yeah,
the progress.
I will say, Tarkov, it makes you be more patient. It forces you to, because running is so loud. It is so freaking loud, and people have actual like headphones on, like they have earmuffs on in game, so it makes like everything more loud as well. Dude, if you run, people 500 feet away are hearing it, so the whole time you're just slow walking. And it's that tension that's just constantly building, constantly kind of keeping me on the edge. I don't know what's gonna happen. So
I mean, that's one thing that I definitely noticed when I was doing my Shaver Lake hike. Dude, when it's that quiet, you hear everything.
Yep.
Yeah. So
it also made me realize, like, war is fucked up. Like, it also makes me realize, like, look, dude, I get it. I haven't actually been there, but I can imagine a little bit that situation now if you're just patrolling with your boys and then all of a sudden hell breaks loose because you're not ready for it. And I kind of understand what that feels like now. I'm not saying I've been there. I'm not saying I do, but I vaguely
same.
kind of do. Like, you know, like,
same.
That's 100%, Brandon. Thank you. That's exactly what I was trying to say there.
In Ukraine.
Can you give me my service medal, please? I'm actually a United States veteran. Yeah, thank you. Yep. Thank me for my service, Brandon. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Sorry.
Wrong way. Actually, that's the right one. That's who I served for. How did you know? That was the whole time.
Yeah. 9. So, dude, yeah, dude. I wish I had a game to.
I got a debate to settle real quick. So yeah, me and some of my friends, we've been playing some of that Fortnite. Not even gonna lie.
Fortnite.
Right? My friend recently got me into it, and let me tell you. So I play no build because I'm old now. You know.
I'm just dancing to the Fortnite #1 Victory Royale song. Do you guys know that TikTok sound? Oh, it's just vibing in my head. I don't know why. I just feel it.
Victory Royale. Yeah, Fortnite
is about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Yeah, there we go. That's the one.
Yep, hell yeah. I love that song. Damn, I should have put that in my last song before the meteor hits. But
I'm not gonna lie, I vaguely thought of it. It was pulled up as a tab on my monitor last week. That was something that happened.
Yeah, that one's good. But that game, that Epic Games and the people who developed that obviously have taken.
Oh, they deserve an award.
They've taken up so much years of research of like, what do people love seeing? Big numbers, flashy colors, and so it's like, dude, you get one kill, it's like 10,056 XP. It's like, oh my god, bro. But something about it, and another thing that's really funny is me and my friend, we will do just me and him, but we'll do squads. Right, to where we have like some two randoms.
Duo squads, bro. Yeah,
Dude, the shit you will hear from these people is so fucking funny. Like sometimes.
Oh my god, I was in the Discord call for a couple of these, I think.
Yeah, so you will either get a fucking 12-year-old that is just loud as shit, or you'll get like some ghetto ass motherfucker that's like, dude, he'll be like, hey yo, stealing my loot. They're stealing my loot.
Is that what he's crazy. Like, Hatch? Is that what he's like?
No, they usually threaten to kill me.
No, it's violence. Actually, it's gang violence, and I'm scared. I don't like it.
Straight up, dude. They'll be like little kids that'll be like, "Give me your gun! Give me your gun!" And dude, it is like the funniest shit ever, dude. Like we have some clips of it, and dude, it is actually so fucking funny.
Whenever I hear someone, and now when I experience squeakers in a game, you know, younger kids who are playing, who are obviously like, you know, very young, I imagine the patience that people must have had gaming with me back in the day, because we couldn't have been much better. Like there was no way we weren't as bad. So yeah, you
guys definitely played Xbox 360 growing up, right?
Oh yeah.
So
PlayStation, whatever, same shit.
Well, I had PlayStation that generation. I also did have an Xbox for a little bit though. So I played on both. Yeah.
Chat,
I played COD 4 and people called me an N-word multiple times. Yes, that did happen. Yeah, all the time.
What?
An N-word? An N-word. A ninja?
A nincompoop. Come on.
Yeah, a naysayer. A naysayer.
A naysayer. Thank you.
Yeah, let a naysayer know, you know? Yeah.
But dude, anybody gaming through that time that was a kid, dude, always had that one friend that was like obviously the fucking dude that just got off the shift at the fucking steel mill, you know? Trying to sit back and relax, playing games.
Bro. That's such a thing.
He's just dealing with your ass.
Dude, the amount of times you'd get in a party chat, it'd be like a couple friends and then like a couple randos you've gamed with a couple times. And it's just, dude, it was the most random mix of people, because then you'd get in the lobby chat and it'd just be like, dude, I don't even know how to describe it. Call of Duty lobbies were literally the most diverse and like beautiful, but also violent and foul places I've ever been in my life. It's such a... It's an enigma. I keep using that word. It's an enigma in and of itself.
Honestly, it's home.
It's home. I find comfort in the chaos, and this is why I'm single. All right,
dude.
Call of Duty 4 is why I'm single.
I go crazy
playing
Call of Duty.
I a couple years ago, thinking back when I was playing Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2. I was, how old was I? Like 14,
That's over
15.
10 years ago now, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah. I was like 13, 14, 15. I had this guy on my friends list, and like he was a legit, like,
gamer tag.
He was a man. Like he had a life. Like he's paying bills.
Yeah.
Like he's
Dude's fucking working 2 jobs. He's got a kid in the background, and all of a sudden you're just playing with him, and you're like, what is going on?
Like, every time I get on, like he sends a friend or a game invite, and every now and then I jump in, and him and all his work buddies are playing, and it was a hell of a time. But like, think of like,
it's essentially it's what happens.
Me.
It's what happens when you see the young kid at the field get picked up on the team to go be the snake kid. It's essentially that of like, no, look, dude, I worked 40 hours this week. My knees are killing me. How about you go down there and you crawl down snakes, sonny? All right. How about you go down there and you do that? I'm gonna sit in the back. I'm gonna shoot my 14 goddamn pods because I got money to pay for paint. All right. That was my experience as a child at a paintball park. I don't know about anyone else, but
I don't think I've ever told this story, but it definitely makes me feel old. So when I was like a kid, obviously one of those guys that I had one of those friends, I was like a little bit older than me. When I was like 12, 13, he was probably like 17, 18 at the time that I was gaming with, right? And then one day playing Xbox 360, I jump on, I see that he's on, I send him an invite. And then I get a message back from his dad. He goes, "Hey, sorry, bro. Danny went off to college. I'm playing on the Xbox now." And I'm like, my friend's gone.
That's crazy.
My friend is fucking gone, dude. Like that one hit me, dude. Like the thing is, especially where it's like it's like, oh, last online 7,460 days ago. It's fuck, man.
There's definitely so he's been a guest on the show, but Derek Edwards, the dude I did my first podcast with. Dude, I still have him on Xbox, and whenever I pull up the Xbox thing on Windows, it'll say like last online was literally like 3,000 days ago. Cause like had a kid, got married, like just doesn't game anymore ever at all. And yeah, it's sad when you see the boys go.
But you'll always keep them on your friends list because you're just hoping one day they'll jump back on.
I'll never remove a Tumble coach from my friends list. He will always be on there, and one day it'll either die when the servers for Microsoft die, or he'll come back on. It all will be well.
When the asteroid hits, the
asteroid hits, and we're all listening to "Wouldn't it be nice if we can wake up?"
Yeah.
Because we're all high on acid by that point, because that was what all of our scenarios became, essentially, was just party and have fun, try to get through it.
There were no aliens, it was just fucking acid.
Jesus.
You almost made me spit take. That's the closest I've been to a spit take on this show. That was a close one.
All right, so Fortnite. Back to Fortnite really quick.
Oh, thank you, man, for real.
You can play it in first person.
Down.
I mean, you
Vaguely.
probably can. There's probably like, okay, dude, let me tell you, this shit is so huge now. Go ahead, Ryan.
So that's the thing. There's multiple different Fortnites now, because there's Fortnite, like the game, the central battle royale that everyone knows as Fortnite, and then there's Fortnite Unreal Engine, which is literally whatever the fuck you want to make it. It's just all Fortnite assets. So there's a ton of different games on there. Fucking, it's kind of like a big sandbox.
It's Fortnite.
It's Roblox. It's Roblox and Fortnite, essentially, where anyone can build anything they want. It could be a game, it could be a place, and people can go and check it out and hang out and do it.
I mean, I never really knew what Roblox was. I don't know. That's the blocky thing. I don't know.
It's basically like, dude,
Brandon, you played Minecraft, right? You can't be talking shit about block programs, all right?
I just don't know what it is. Like, that's it. I hear Roblox a lot, and it's like I don't think I've seen gameplay of Roblox. Yeah,
I have a vague understanding. I've never spent time in it personally.
Exactly, but okay. So,
sorry. Back to
play
Fortnite Victory, bro. Yeah.
Back to fucking Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite. We about to get down. We're Fortnite pilled, bro.
Yeah. So if I wanted to play Battle Royale, but first person with no building,
you could probably find that shit.
Probably.
But I got to put in work.
But I was going to say, it's not an official server, so you could potentially find that. And I was going to explain, there are some guns now that give you a first person reticle.
Yes,
so like some of the ARs will zoom you in, but you're still third person. Everything that's official Fortnite is third person. That's just how their game is built.
I hate third person. It's cheeky.
Yeah, I know, because I can sit behind a corner and just peek and just never actually come out, and then wait for you to move because you get bored. And now we're back to Tarkov. This is literally Tarkov. It's just waiting for other people to move. It's, oh god.
Brando, when you get a PC, we'll play Elden Ring, all right? Then I'll turn you into a real fucking man.
God damn it.
Okay.
You just
could do
keep
that.
converting everyone into Elden Ring.
I mean, dude, as soon as they play it, and they're like, dude, this shit is fire. I'm hooked.
Oh, I could imagine. Like, I've never said that it's a bad game. It's just not necessarily one I want to get into because I know it's going to be like, I'm going to spend 2 weeks fucking grinding my ass off and I'm going to have no life. And I'm already doing that with enough
And
things.
you know what, Ryan? The thing is, I know you're like that, but I will always offer just in case that one day where you're like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, if I truly have nothing going on, you know, I want to hurt myself some more.
There we
A little
go.
more sadism. Yeah.
There we go. You know, you never know when that day might happen.
I will say,
They're like-
Tarkov is definitely helping me with the overcoming of like, you just lost everything. You wasted 40 minutes. Like, it's definitely helping me get over that. Like, because dude, that was the hardest thing in 2020 when I was playing it. I got so pissed off because I would be like, I fucking, you know, like I spent all this time getting this shit. I spent all this money, and now, you know, I fucking lose it. This sucks. I don't want to play this game. And now a couple year older version of me is like, well, there's some progression there. You could see
also 'cause
yourself
you're
getting
older and
better.
wiser, you know. You're
I
older
think,
and wiser
yeah,
for sure.
it really is. Just even a few years, but you can kind of see that starting to come in.
My gaming profile has a little bit of gray hairs on his beard now, so you know he's a little bit more experienced.
Dude, we're getting old, bro.
Yeah, you know. I remember in Call of Duty when you could fucking crouch and lay down over and over again, and you could snake on the ground.
Dude,
and that
I
was, like,
remember-
the thing.
I remember in Call of Duty when you could sit on the back of a map with a one-man army and literally just get a 50-1 and not move and just rain. Yeah.
You know how many times I probably did that realistically?
ding.
So many.
A lot. Thousands, probably.
Yeah. Man,
One-man
I
army
really
pro.
wish I knew how much time I really had on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 back in the day, like the original one.
Dude, that was like the
I
first
had-
game I remember seeing because they had the stats for time played. I remember seeing a day and I was like, yo, I play this game a lot. Dude, I've gotten multiple days in a
they
lot
put
of
it-
other
now
video
they put
games
it in
now.
A lot of Steam puts it in hours so you don't fucking feel
You
as
don't
bad.
realize, yeah, how much of your life you're wasting. Life you're wasting.
I remember I had 75 days in Modern Warfare 2. Yeah. That's the last time I remember.
That's my boy, Brandon. That's the
That's
last
not-
time you were
oh.
you were a gamer. You were
Dude,
in
that
it.
was I failed several classes that year
failed
of high
se-
school.
I was gonna say, I was like, what's the downside? Like something had to give here. That sounds
forced
like
me
you're
to take adult school. Yeah,
It sounded like your schedule was come home, get on Modern Warfare 2, play until bedtime,
damn straight. Yeah, I did my homework.
throw some YouTube on in the background. Yeah, that's okay. That was my
hell
jump
yeah.
on favela with the boys. Yep.
Oh,
Dude, 360 intervention FMJ. Hell
Throw in
yeah.
the latest episode of PKA, just vibe out for a
Yup.
bit. Yep, that was literally my childhood. Also, maybe throw a You Ain't Grizz Baby in there. That's an old reference. People, if you know that, then holy shit, you're a cool person.
dude, I knew how to do the grizz shot and everything.
I'm not even talking about Grizz like the person. I'm talking about the podcast. You Ain't Grizz Baby.
Yeah.
YAGB. Gold Glove has a tiny
that's-
penis. There's a lot of old history on YouTube that we could talk about and go into, but I just don't think anyone knows it.
It's going to be a very niche.
It's gonna be about 10 of us. 10 of us hanging out at this point in the podcast. 10? 5? Me and you, at least for sure. So 2.
Me and you, and at least one more. So
We're vibing. One more. All right, at least.
we're vibing.
I will say,
good.
Mm.
I just looked down at my phone for the first time in a little bit, and as I'm looking through my notifications, guys, our guest for next week's episode texted me. Our very special, a very exciting guest for next week's episode. We're not gonna say who it is yet. You gotta tune in for that show. But yeah, you're definitely not gonna want to miss that. We're all really getting excited about that over here. So yeah, hopefully that actually happens, and we're not just throwing smoke up your ass. But
Honey dickin'.
we are, we do plan to have a really, kind of awesome guest next week on the show. So we're excited about that. Make sure you tune in for that episode of the show. Guys, there anything else we want to go over? We're kind of reaching the goalposts here.
I got a good question.
Oh, okay.
So here we go.
You don't need to raise your hand. You can go, Hatch. Yeah.
So if you had to pick one from their selected time, which one are you picking? A samurai, a cowboy, or a pirate?
What the fuck, Brandon? What the fuck?
Okay, so I'm not surprised you asked this because I saw this on TikTok. Now
I didn't,
ask.
but okay.
I saw that it was a thing to ask, but I don't know how I didn't get very far in the videos because I don't watch those videos very often. But
I don't watch them, but they're on my algorithm.
they are absolutely, yeah.
TikTok does that shit 100%.
Yeah, no, I don't know why there's girls shaking ass on my. Oh.
Yeah, Michelle, babe, it's just TikTok giving it to me. I'm not liking every single one.
They know I don't like seeing it. So
I'm actually saying, don't show me this. I'm saying, show me less of this.
No,
I'm not signing up to an OnlyFans, babe. What are you talking about? It's free.
So
just gaslighting Michelle. That'd be great.
Lord.
Samurai, cowboy, or pirate? In the respective time period.
What's the time? Oh, okay. So, So, I mean, there's cowboys now, right? Yeah.
No, I'm talking.
Give me a pirate. Pirate.
I'm talking old school Western cowboys, like originally.
Pirate. Answer's pirate. Answer's pirate. Because I want to drunk drive a boat with my homies, and that's essentially what being a pirate is.
First of all,
especially
you don't drive a boat, you con a boat.
Fuck off. Especially if you're in the Caribbean and it's warm and tropical all the time, and you're literally just drinking grog, which is rum mixed with water, so sweaty, with your boys.
So dirty.
Bro, jump in the ocean. You're literally, the ocean's there. What are you gonna do?
Then you're salty.
Bro, pirate. It's a pirate's life for me, bro. I'm gonna be a pirate. I'm gonna fuck shit up. I'm gonna be a pirate. I'm gonna steal shit. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna love it.
I think a pirate
hoist the black sails.
I think a pirate would definitely be cool. The samurai thing, there's a little bit too much honor for me for that one. You know what I'm saying? There's like,
I could never be a samurai.
You fucking cut your own head off or some shit. Fucking you play fucking Sudoku or some shit.
Kamikaze, you know? That's wait, what? Sudoku? You mean seppuku? Is that what you were trying to get? Okay.
Same.
Not same. We keep using same, but different. And it's not same, but different.
It's close enough for me.
God damn it. Shout out James Franco. Well, okay. So no samurai.
See, I'm in between pirate and cowboy.
You're a badass.
Yeah, I don't want to be a samurai, you know. Samurai's cool.
It's too honorable. It's so cool, but it's too honorable for me.
I like Japanese culture. I'm not that weeb pilled that I'm like, fuck it, let's go samurai. I'm more pirate. Let me go sail the seas with my homies and pillage and rape shit.
You're not much of an uwu kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm not Caden.
Yeah.
I'm not Caden.
I'm more, he's more of an arg, not a uwu kind of guy.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. See what you did there.
A fucking cowboy though. So you gotta look at the downside though. Like the thing is, okay, so for samurai, obviously that shit's honorable. You gotta cut your own fucking dick off or whatever. Pirate, dude, you gotta look at like, dude, those guys had like scurvy. Those guys were dirty as shit.
Yeah, I just gotta eat some citrus, bro.
Am I a captain on my own boat?
Okay, we're making shit up in our head. Yes, I'm the captain. All right, I run this bitch. Come on, Hatch. What are we talking about here?
All right, so then for a cowboy, am I just your fucking average Joe?
No, I'm guessing you're a gang leader. You know, like you got a posse.
Gang leader.
Ooh,
damn,
I like that.
See, I think your thing is
cowboy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Hatch, you're already so cowboy pilled. No, but you're so you love Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead so much that I know you're gonna pick cowboy. It's not gonna be samurai. It's not gonna be pirate. It's gonna be cowboy.
The thing is, with pirate, the reason why I like pirate is because that is legitimately like fucking freedom. You can go wherever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Cowboys, you're restricted by horse and carriage.
I mean, but
maybe train.
I guess time is more your restriction with being a pirate, because like, yeah, you could go to England. It's gonna take 6 months. Good luck. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if you're crossing the Atlantic.
What the average lifespan of pirates is?
Not very long. So that's why we're here to live live fast, eat ass. It's that's the type of life we live.
Amen, brother. Amen. Damn.
Like butthole.
What is
like butthole?
Wait, okay. It's not where I thought you were going, Brandon.
So cowboy. I mean, I'm choosing cowboy. Look, it's here in America. It's the Wild Wild West. I'm a duel some motherfuckers. I'm gonna fight some motherfuckers. I go anywhere I want.
See,
no borders.
What Tarkov has taught me is no matter how good you think you are, someone's just going to shoot you. So what I think is going to happen, I'm going to get my first duel as a cowboy. I'm going to show up there, draw, and just get instantly shot in the face and be like, well, all right, GG, go next.
I'll just respawn.
Say shit because I'll be dead.
Well, true. That is very valid, but it's a scenario.
This one is another thing for me. Obviously, you guys know me. I love being around nature and going on hikes and shit. I think that it would be sick to explore like the untouched America, parts of untouched America. I think that would be sick.
That would be most of it
Hatch,
at that time.
Exactly.
Hatch,
exactly.
You are the living embodiment of a song by Toby Keith called "Should Have Been a Cowboy."
Is that a real song?
Are you shitting me right now? Do you know this song, Brandon?
What's it called? Should have been a cowboy?
I know
Are
Toby
you guys
Keith, but
shitting me? Come on. Yeah, should have been a cowboy. I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride. There's
see the guy
hey, Scott Lopez, I know you're listening right now. Shame these two motherfuckers for not knowing the beautiful song that is I Should Have Been a Cowboy.
Is that the same guy that sings oh wow, it's gone.
Red Solo Cup.
Horses
I
in the
lift
back.
you up, proceed party. Yeah, that is another song from him. That's Red Solo Cup. Horses in the back. That's completely different.
It's fucking Little Nas X.
I like that one. I like that
You
one.
liked it? Yeah,
I like that one. That's my favorite country song.
Horses
in the back. Horse dog is attached.
That shit had a fucking chokehold on 2020, bro.
It really did, man. We had nothing else to live for. COVID was taking everything.
Billy Ray Cyrus was like, fuck it, it's time for me to come back.
Put the hat back on.
I remember something that me and my friend Anthony, you know him as Juicebox Ryan, something that we would do back in the day, and like in Modern Warfare 2, is we'd be in like a random lobby, right? And it's like dead quiet.
Why are we back to Modern Warfare 2?
Every once in a while. This is I brought up Billy Ray.
It's a hatches.
Yep. So
God, I need a
randomly chilling.
God, okay, sorry. Just I need a soundboard button for every time you just go off, and it's just like this is a hatch moment.
That's fine. So it's like it'd be like dead quiet, and then the second somebody goes like, something like that, we'd be like, dude, is that Billy Ray Cyrus? Bro, that sounds just like Billy Ray Cyrus. And we would, for some reason, we would just say that name.
What?
And everybody would be like, dude, this is Hannah Montana's dad. This is Hannah Montana's dad. And everybody would just go fucking crazy in the lobby. I don't know what it was, but just saying those words would make people fucking feral.
Dude, being 11's crazy, right?
Yeah, it really is.
Dude, like the shit that, you could say and make people laugh with. The bar's low.
I wasn't really laughing. It was more like roasting the Billy Ray Cyrus, So it's like everybody gets like the spotlight on them, and then they're all getting shot at.
Because the horse stock's attached in the back.
Yep. I actually don't do, besides the
Hat is matted black.
I don't know a single lyric.
Got the bootsy black to match. Right in on my horsey. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. So that's Hatch's country knowledge. He doesn't know Should Have Been a Cowboy, but he knows Little Nas X. So we love that. I want you to look up and listen to fucking Should Have Been a Cowboy. Not right now, but after the show, Hatch, please do that.
I put it on my playlist.
All right. Good. Definitely do that.
So,
Brandon, since
Pirate is just so good because you probably get better views though, realistically.
Bro, I was trying to end the show, and you were like, "Let's go into a hypothetical question about pirate, samurai, cowboy." Cowboy, pirate, Brandon. I think you were cowboy as well. All right,
with the cowboy.
That's the From the Sidelines picks. Brandon, do you want to take us on a hypothetical situation for your final thought as well? Do you want to go somewhere far tangential wise?
Ooh, tangential.
It's like a tangent, but it's a coal.
That's a lot. That's a lot to ask for. So, we could either go. I have a question too.
I guess.
I mean,
okay.
Sure. Why not?
Fuck it. Yeah. Might as well. Let's just go longer with the show.
Well, we'll continue in a circle. Ryan, make up a question later. I'm kidding. So,
my question will be ending the show.
So, what would you as an individual say if you had to defend the human race in front of a group of aliens who were going to destroy all of humanity?
I would ask them if they would want to be a pirate, a samurai, or a cowboy.
And then depending on their answer, we bond with them.
That's what I would do personally. I don't know about y'all, but
wait. So what was the question? You got to defend defend fucking humanity against aliens.
I'm sorry, I destroyed that, Brandon.
Yeah. What you have to? What are you gonna say to the aliens in order to save humanity from the brink of destruction?
I wouldn't say anything. I would say, I have a friend named Stephen Hatch. You're gonna want to talk to him. And that would at least buy us a couple more hours.
Enough time.
That would buy us a couple more hours. Like, look, I get it. You can use the death ray. You need to talk to Stephen Hatch before you use the death ray.
I would be like, and when they come to me, I'd be like,
they're gonna keep him as a pet.
Let's go. That
would be the craziest ending to the scenario. Everyone dies. Hatch becomes a pet for the aliens, and he just gets to fly away on a ship with them. Like he has a mustache and curly hair. It's crazy. We love it. We love this guy.
Princess Leia, but slave Hatch.
Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Hatch just got the fucking bikini on.
Yeah, dude, just a fucking a big old fat Jabba the woman for me. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's still Jabba the Hutt, bro. I don't think you're understanding.
God damn it.
Where do you think the probing comes from? I mean,
God damn it. I think now I don't have a fucking I don't have any siblings to come rescue me that have force powers, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, no, you're just fucked. You're actually
you guys gotta figure it out on how to come and get me, all right?
That's why I said pet originally. You went to like slave. That's it's very different directions. Pets you love and care for. You wanna make different.
Same.
Okay, when you don't have something to say, you can't just keep saying same. That's not a get out of jail free card.
Good enough.
That's bad improv, bro.
You know what? You're right.
Your little gimp costume that they're gonna have you in.
Yeah. What would you say, Brandon? They should have a zipper for him. Just like, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say, Brando?
What would I say? Man, I don't know, man. I came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Then they fucking zap you in a second.
No, and then he pulls out his 2 pistols, and then all of a sudden he's a jack dude with bleached hair, and he starts fucking murdering people. It's a Duke Nukem reference.
Brando.
Duke Nukem reference. Yeah.
I remember playing that shit when I was a kid. Duke Nukem Forever.
Well, that's literally the worst version.
I know. I just
remember the worst game ever made.
I remember playing that one like that was like the newer one, and that one ended up being shit.
It was like 2012, 2013, 2014, somewhere around there.
Yep.
Hail to the king, baby. Yeah.
Well,
that's the last of our outdated video game references for tonight. In case anyone else missed any others, just gonna wrap that up with a nice bow. It's a perfect place to bring us off to the end. But yeah, boys, that's episode 75. Let's bring this shit fucking wagon home. Do people listen to this? Do you guys realize that? Like, there's someone listening to this right now, and that's fucking crazy to me.
All right, guys.
We offer variety, like pirates, cowboys, and samurais. We offer variety on this show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're asking themselves,
if you're in the comments, hey, Schwartz Cable, I know you're listening to this. Which one do you want to be? Samurai, a pirate, or a cowboy? How about you let me know down in the fucking comment section? Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's from the sidelines. We talk about samurais, pirates, and cowboys. We're at the goalpost. We're finally going to bring this on home. This has been a great show. We got to thank our lovely sponsors, NECTR Energy, a wonderful product that's going to keep you energized and good to go. It's a little pouch that's got caffeine in it as well as a neurotropic, so it's going to kind of keep you buzzed, keep you energized in the game. It's a great alternative to energy drinks or maybe chewing tobacco or something of that sort. It's a nicotine-free product. There's no nicotine in it. There's no tobacco or any of those type of additives. So yeah, it's a pretty clean product. You can check out all 4 of their flavors. They actually have a 5th now as well. A new apple flavor is available over on their website. Head over to NECTR.energy. NECTR.energy. Use code MafiaProductions. You're going to get 2 cans. Well, if you buy 2 cans, you're going to get one for free. I say that wrong every time. I don't know why. But if you buy 2 cans, you're going to get one for free and you're going to get free shipping. Shout out to our boys over at NECTR Energy. NECTR.energy. We also have Liquid IV. They're down below. I'm just looking at Brandon's screen. We're just going to use that as the one because that works tonight. Liquid IV, the awesome hydration multiplier. They keep you hydrated. They got all the electrolytes and everything good in the game to keep you going. Nice job finishing yours, Brandon. That was beautiful. Another bottle to add to the collection that'll never be picked up back there. It's gonna keep going
there forever.
Yeah. Well, perfect. That's just because it's such a good drink. You got to go through one every single day, and it's daily occurrence. Head over to liquidiv.com. Use code Mafia_Mafia. You're going to get 20% off and free shipping over there as well. Ugh, bad timing. I had to burp. Mafia_Mafia. That's the code one more time at liquidiv.com. Is a burp a bless you? Is that a...
I say it.
Now.
Okay. Well, hey, if you have a burp out there, let someone know by blessing them. Last but not least, Welt's Clothing. You see them down there on your screen. WELTZ. You guys should be able to spell that one, but weltsclothing.com. Head over there, grab some merch, some apparel, support the boys down in Texas as they're starting their uphill battle this year, taking on the Pro Division. Shout out our boys down there.
I said they will prevail at one event. I said they will.
That Hatch believed. None of us, me and Brandon didn't, but Hatch believed.
I had some underdog picks.
You definitely did.
Yes, you did.
Oh God.
That would be a perfect segue if we had an Underdog Fantasy Sports as a sponsor, but we don't. No free sponsorships here. We got to finish off Welt's Clothing. Head over there to weltsclothing.com and use code FTS. You're going to save a little bit of money. But yeah, so guys, we did it. We made our predictions. We got through it. We talked about our sponsors and all the good stuff that helps keep this podcast going.
Sounds
that's
like we get
podcast.
A cool guy of the week.
Oh yeah, we need a cool guy of the week. We didn't do a cool guy of the week.
Cool guy of the week. All right. I got our boy, Senator Mark Wayne Mullen.
You're so excited for this.
Yes, when I saw this, he Senator of Oklahoma. All right. This motherfucker
State
challenged.
senator?
Yes.
Okay.
Challenged in the Senate while they're like during a meeting, challenged Sean O'Brien, president of International Brotherhood of Teamsters, whatever. He challenged him to a mutual combat duel right there, and they both stood up like ready to go, ready to fight.
I did see that. I did see that.
You saw that?
So,
and fucking Bernie Sanders shoots it down. You old fuck.
It
would have been perfect. Both men. It
was mutual combat.
Sit down.
Yeah, this is not how senators acted. I think it would have been perfect. A mutual combat.
Give them swords
in the middle of the Senate.
Give them swords.
Well, that's death,
dude.
Now we're just doing Alexander Hamilton type shit. We're just doing duels in the street, bro.
Dude, it would have been cool. Oh,
Hatch, I think there's a difference between two guys fighting it out and getting it over as to just dropping in a couple swords and trying to figure it out. Like that's honestly, one, people are gonna die or be maimed, and one, people are gonna have a fight.
The fall of the Causoleum, whatever the fuck you pronounce it. You know what I'm saying?
What was that you were trying to get out there? You kind of stumbled over your words.
Fucking, you know what I'm talking about?
One more time.
Causoleum.
You're breaking up.
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about.
No, I have no clue. Nope. Never heard of it in a day in my life.
Yep, the place where gladiators fight, the big thing.
Coliseum?
Oh,
Coliseum. There we go.
Coliseum?
Yep. So ever since the Coliseum,
he's our special little snowflake, ladies and gentlemen.
I trip my words, man. I trip my words sometimes. That's why you guys are here to pick me up.
We got to get Tim back in on the show. I think that'll help out as well. All right, let's end this fucking shit. That was a cool guy of the week. Shout out to an Oklahoma State senator trying to do some mutual combat. That actually is kind of dope. Name one more time.
Senator Mark Wayne Mullen.
Wayne Mullen. From the sidelines, cool guy of the week. Shout out to you, man. And code word of the week, Hatch.
All right, since this is our first show of the year, new year, same stabbers.
New year, same. I will also take New Year, same. That works for me this week as well.
That works for this episode.
Well, all right, guys. That's that's all the good things that we have here for you this week. Episode 75 of From the Sidelines. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, huge guest next week. You're definitely going to want to tune in. Do not miss out. If you do, it's not going to be good. Make sure you hit subscribe on all the feeds. That's going to be the quickest way to get a notification when the show goes live. Rate it on all the feeds as well. Leave a little 5-star, a little thumbs up, whatever you got to do. It takes a second. It's free to do, and it helps support the show. We appreciate it dearly. Head over to patreon.com if you want more bonus content. You want access to the podcast early as well as ad free. And lastly, check out the merch at xxvthelabel.com. Hatch has got some on tonight. I have the Stabber shirt on, but it's underneath a sweatshirt again because it's cold in California. All right, From the Sidelines, episode 75. Hatch, bring us on home.
Bye.
See you on the next one.